Next time you're found with your chin on the ground, a lot to be learned. So look around.
It's still Negro, homie.
So, as a man, how would you feel if a girl just came up and kissed you in the mouth after you busted in her mouth?
Yeah, it wouldn't happen.
Is that a thing that like?
Nah, it ain't gonna happen.
Not at all.
I'll kiss her after I eat her, but I ain't gonna. She
really?
It ain't the reverse. Ain't
It's
gonna happen.
yours.
Yeah, it ain't gonna happen.
I
don't want to know what it tastes like, huh?
You never have you ever tasted your own semen?
Not intentionally. I don't know.
You know, I
mean, shit.
This
I don't
nigga
know.
for the day. This nigga Davey for the tell us some shit.
Yeah,
You don't
go.
really wanna
Yeah, you tell your story, nigga.
no, I never have tasted my own semen or any male semen ever. So let's get that clear. Get that shit clear out in the open. I've never tasted semen ever in
I
my life.
busted in somebody's mouth and they kissed me. Nah.
Have you ever kissed a guy after he busted in your mouth?
I don't think I could.
Put that to your mouth, baby.
I don't think I could. I think it's just a mind thing for me. I don't think I want to see a man eat his own semen. So
that's what I'm talking about, right?
But you got to think about this. Have you ever fucked a girl, kept fucking her, went down and ate her, nutted in her, went back up and went back down and ate her? That's sort of like you're eating your own cum there.
Nah, once I nut, I'm done.
Ain't no recoil.
I'm done.
So I'm better than you.
What she said.
Because yours don't.
If I had a
yours
strap,
stay
I'd
hard.
be awesome too.
It's not fair. Yours stay hard.
So I'm better than you.
Favor ain't fair. I don't know what to tell you.
You go forever.
You do you kiss your girl after you go
My
down
what?
on her? Your woman after you go down on her?
Excuse me.
A
My
woman.
sexual partners.
There you go.
Oh, with an S at the end. Okay. Talk
heard
your
that.
shit.
You heard that, didn't you?
Over my lifetime. Relax.
Oh,
all three of them.
She said all three.
All
of them.
three of them over my lifetime.
Not all three.
All
Oh,
three.
tree.
All three of them.
Oh, tree.
Yeah, why not?
You real?
I don't have a problem
See,
with that.
I don't think girls have a problem with tasting their own juices. I know women who will like just taste their stuff naturally, like regularly, just to be like, okay, I'm good.
If we're on point. I don't think it's. I think it's just different. It's a different type of liquid or
It is very
substance of. Yeah,
I think niggas know how dirty they really are.
Yeah.
If that's the reason why I don't
hit a
do
girl
it.
with the. She flinched. I'm not eating it.
You know you
can't eat it. I can't eat it.
You know you've been
shit.
eating Taco Bell and drinking Mountain Dew all week. You don't want to taste that
Me and
shit.
Nicole playing with the hair, girr.
So it's like, yeah. So yeah, no.
What you want me to put in my mouth, right?
It is
Yeah, okay.
different
Be
type of.
fair.
It's a different type of. It's aesthetically pleasing on the outside. I don't want to see a nigga lick it off his finger. So
Yeah, I don't want to taste my own, and it's crazy because
That's a
women,
fetish.
exactly, women to do that, and like they get off by making a guy taste his own semen, like they'll keep it in their mouth and then go up and kiss him and spit it in his
It's called
mouth.
snowballing.
That's what it's
You're
called. Yeah,
welcome.
okay,
yeah. Oh, she taught us all kind of terms.
I'm learning something new every day.
No, we're gonna teach you how to paint later. But
Wow, no, we're not. No, we're not.
Look at me.
We don't have the cleanup capacity for that in here.
we got alcohol swabs. We're
Got
good.
alcohol wipes.
Jesus Christ.
But
Yeah. no.
and it's something crazy. So the mother of my kids, she would like playing around with me. I'll walk by and she'll credit card me, right? And like I don't understand why women think that shit is. I don't want to give her a right hook in the nose, like just on reflex. Like, why do y'all do that to men? Why do y'all think that shit's
just
funny?
I
Do
think
what?
it's just funny.
Go by and slap a nigga on his
Oh,
ass.
that
like
shit
you do
funny.
that.
But no.
Credit card him.
Yeah,
Like,
like-
Now that they don't do.
Yeah, but I do.
Huh.
The slap the ass shit.
I've done that. Take that shit, nigga. Watch that shit.
that's cool though. But like credit card to do, like wipe your hand right up the crack like
I
that.
would
Nah, I
never,
don't.
because y'all niggas don't
That's
wipe
like
good.
That shit right there.
Wipies.
I would
Wipes.
never fuck. I'm not putting my hand in nigga's ass. And if I put my hand in your ass and you don't jump, then I know.
And that's the thing.
Then I know.
So what if you
But
put
you're
your
a
hand in?
woman.
But then I know.
But maybe he just likes when women play with his butt.
Then I know.
So I'm saying, what would you do? Like if you put your hand up as crack and you just like, oh shit, what'd you do? What's your next
And
move?
he hit me with the oh shit.
What's your next move?
I was like,
Maybe he just likes butt stuff with women.
What's your next move?
But is that?
To the mic.
But is that? But, I mean, you saying that like it's like some.
Like anything a man does with a woman is heterosexual.
Yeah. So I mean, he's not gay if he likes you playing with his booty
Yeah,
hole.
that's my point.
But
I guess I got levels to what I won't do. And
For sure.
I'm definitely not supposed to do any type of. It took me a long time to do anal, and I say that because.
So you've done anal?
Yeah, I've done anal, but the thing is, like, the first time I did it, it wasn't as gentle as it should have been.
So you done anal?
Yeah, I've done anal.
Okay, cool. Weird.
What the fuck?
She said it wasn't as gentle in mine.
Like, I mean, like it wasn't. It wasn't. It
Nigga
wasn't
don't act
gentle.
like that's a vagina.
I mean, like, yeah, it wasn't gentle. I mean, like, I literally afterwards wanted to sit down and write to the prisons and tell them that what those prisoners were going through was on some bullshit, and they needed to advocate for them because it was wrong. I mean, I
That's
felt it
funny.
in my heart that it should be stopped. It should be banned. People should be taken care of in a better way because I couldn't do it.
That's fucking funny.
And I wanted to.
I was a willing
I was willing.
participant.
I had my mind ready. I eased my core.
He didn't care about you, huh?
Didn't care about
Didn't care about me.
He just wanted it there. And it was too late.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah, that was.
What you
It
doing?
wasn't
Man,
fucking
shut up.
funny.
Can we?
Yes.
What is the timestamp? 7 minutes? I need y'all to go back and look at my faces as she was telling that story.
It was.
7 minutes.
She's not even in that ballpark.
Well,
She's
My
not.
butt alone.
Yeah, she's a touch me not there.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah, I'm not cool with
Don't
that.
go there.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
It's.
Yeah.
I've never got comfortable with it.
No. So you've never done it again after that?
I mean, I'm not gonna say that. I just didn't get comfortable with it. I'm gonna do what I gotta
But
do.
it'd be the best
That's funny.
orgasm though, right?
That's what women say.
I don't. I
She stuttered like a
Never
mother.
heard that. Not from a woman.
For real?
I
For
think
real?
I think
woman,
I think
no.
I think it's something in a man's behind it. I mean, as
Prostate.
It doesn't, but
Yeah.
I just learned.
I've never just. I think that I've never got to that point.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've never heard a woman say it's the best orgasm, but I have heard that prostate
Well, as we've
fun is the best orgasm.
That's
for
what
a
they
man.
say.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
what,
they
I've
say.
heard.
yeah, that's
I don't
weird.
know. I couldn't tell you.
Socially Responsible, the podcast, episode 70. We are at that point. We're growing up a little bit. My name is Damien, aka Maverick, the Devil's Advocate.
It's your boy KK Vodka K.
Vodka.
Hey, that's it.
I had a few. What else am I?
That's all you got.
Great value.
Great value, Diddy. They say I look like I broke down Diddy.
Diddy looks
I
like
don't
a broke
kind of
down
want to
Diddy.
be compared to Diddy no more.
Why not?
I've seen some videos of Diddy.
What is he doing?
He's very.
Speaking of butt play,
He's very.
Oh,
Boy, this dude here is
it's questionable.
calling Fabulous. Hey, Daddy. Hey, hold on, man.
wow.
When you gonna come party with me, Daddy? Let's say.
That's old school pimp term. Right? I
I
wouldn't-
don't know, man.
What's good, daddy? That's like old school shit. My dad say shit like that.
Yeah, but that's enough for the day.
What you got? What hooks we got over here with us?
Oh well.
Touch me not there.
Who am I today? It's Tina, aka Tina Cuz,
Uh-huh.
aka Steph Curvy, aka Khaki Christie,
Uh-huh.
aka Stud Webb, aka Tina Turner out, aka the Heathen Heartthrob.
Well, yeah, you was one more you're missing. The long one.
Knock knock. Who is it? It's your blessing.
It's your blessings. And then also,
You got no doorbell now?
it ain't no doorbell. You texting the motherfucker. I'm outside. Come on. I think that's the most disrespectful shit
Nah,
you can do.
I go to
somebody.
I go to doors. I
Yeah.
have manners.
And also
Come
the
on, bitch.
baby.
I'm just- I'm just playing. Knock knock. Come on, bitch. I'm playing.
Female, bring your ass out here.
I'm not saying that.
You call her a bitch, but not a female. Like that's
There's levels to this shit.
my disrespect doesn't go that low. And who else we got with us today?
I'm a newbie, so I'm just gonna be Bettina.
Bettina,
Yeah, just Bettina.
aka 8th grade fine. That's yours.
AKA 8th grade fine.
8th grade
Okay,
fine.
I like it.
And also we have Hey 3. She's not with us today. But she's out today. But of course, Hey 3, which is the voice behind the podcast, she's also one of the Irresponsible crew. Should we do the call to action and get that out the way, huh?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go, Tina.
Hey y'all, know that y'all are tuned in on Facebook. Make sure that you are tuned in on YouTube as well. While you're there on our YouTube channel, make sure that you hit that bell and subscribe. Make sure that you are following us on Apple Podcasts and subscribed on Podbean, iHeartRadio, and Spotify, as well as Pandora. Make sure you're following us on our socials, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok.
There you go. And if y'all don't know who we are, y'all know where we at. Y'all gonna find us. We have a really good show for you. We have a couple of different personalities. Well, actually, yeah, we have a couple of them. One of them is in the studio with us right now. She is. We're gonna see how this works. I'm actually excited about this. The conversation that we're gonna have. When it comes to her. And also we have Mr. Wesley. He'll be on the show a little bit later. He has some topics. He has a podcast outside of Houston, so we're going to get some flavor from Houston. His podcast is called She's for the Streets. So you can only understand what he's kind of talking about on that podcast. Tina, like I said, I'm interested to hear y'all two talk.
Why?
I'm very interested to hear y'all two talk. But anyway, that is where we're at right now. Let's see. Our question of the week. We're going to go over right now. Of course, we're going to get back to that later. But we're going to talk about Sha'Carri Richardson.
Sha'Carri.
That's not, I fucked the name up, huh?
Oak Cliff's very own.
All right. So we're going to talk about her and her situation. We may even bring up some Bill Cosby because we had a live on Past the Mic with KK. And we talked about Bill Cosby and his situation. It had so many mixed reviews and a lot of false narratives out there. So we're going to talk about feelings and emotions and not facts. So we're going to get in our bag about that. But let's start off with the newbie, the baby of the group. How's your week? Talk to us. This is your platform to talk your shit. Tell us how what's been on your mind, something that you went through in life and had an argument with some hoe ass nigga that did something.
Oh
And you
my
want to
God.
see how we feel about it to
No.
see if you're wrong. Just talk your shit. One thing you have to do, make sure you put your mouth on the mic.
Put my mouth on my-
There you go.
Okay, let me just see. Okay, so recently I had to get off a messenger on Facebook.
Okay. Who you cuss out? What
I didn't
happened?
have to cuss out anybody, but I just don't know when men stop having self-esteem. When I don't respond, or
Yeah.
just because I accept your friend request, don't mean I want to slap my penis to the side. Why the fuck do y'all go so hard? If I don't reply, it doesn't mean that I'm ghosting you. It means I'm busy. I got a fucking job. I got kids. I don't give a fuck what I'm doing. It doesn't matter. That don't mean keep hitting me back. Oh, you ghosted me. Oh, you don't see me in you. I see that light on. When did it, what happened to the self-esteem?
Fellas, is that
I
a thing?
see the light on.
Are we doing Motel 6 type shit? Fellas, are we doing that? Are
The
we?
green, the active.
That
Yeah.
active like that.
I'll respond to that.
That's
if I see
still
your
a
active
thing?
arm. If I see your active arm, hey, what's up? What you doing?
That's
still a thing?
That's
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
For real?
I'm taking my shit off. You can't even see mine on there.
Well, for real?
I can't see mine. I can't see nobody. That's
Uh-huh.
just
But I
off.
mean, the green light really is if you accept a friend request, they just automatically go into your inbox and they like go hard, like, hey, what's up? And then go through all your pictures. So y'all still doing this shit, going through old pictures from 98 weeks ago?
and that shit comes back to the top.
I started embarrassing these niggas. Brandell Jones.
You're stupid.
Hey,
or whatever the case.
embarrass these niggas, sis.
Fuck it.
But I'm not there. I don't want to hurt nobody feelings.
Sometimes you gotta do what
He
you gotta
already
do.
don't have no self-esteem.
Especially when niggas be like, thanks for the ad. Thanks for the ad.
It was a simple button, nigga. I did nothing big.
Like,
Who the fuck is you?
I really think Facebook do taking pity on these niggas and add them if you leave them in your queue after 30 days. Like, how did you become my friend, nigga? You live in Nigeria. I was like, the fuck are you doing on my friend?
You better talk to that Prince.
He's not. And I'm not sending his
That
people
nigga's
no
a
money.
scammer.
I was like, I'm not sending the people no money either. Fuck that shit. But
You have
just,
WhatsApp?
I
The
mean,
Cash App?
I'm not giving nobody.
That's
no
how they
money.
get you.
That's how they get you. But this I guess that's getting back out there and then just trying to figure out like who to date and who to talk to or just spend your time with or just get to know each other. It's just not. It's really like super fast now. Like these motherfuckers want to talk to you for 15 days on Facebook in your messenger without your number.
Mhm.
Then they want to come over and fuck.
These
15
niggas is
15
desperate,
days.
sis.
Yeah,
15
these- I'm
They
days.
like,
desperate.
15 days.
15 days.
That's a lot.
I'm just at this point. They be like, send me a pitch. I'm like, this pussy is trash.
I'm
Don't worry about it.
I'm trying to fuck after 5 years.
It's trash.
I mean, like, I'm telling them shit like,
Really?
yeah.
You tell
I
niggas
tell a
that?
nigga in heartbeat my pussy trash, so you leave me alone.
That's trash. When if you said it, you understand you're making them want to fuck with you more,
Cut
right?
her mic off.
Yeah,
Cut it off.
Like, pussy trash. You getting this motherfucker to be like fucking sandpaper. Leave me alone.
Episode is called "This Pussy's Trash."
No, it's not.
And he still gonna try to
You can't name it that.
say he still gonna.
It's a real problem out here. And then they get angry when you don't respond the way they want to. They want to call you bitch. They want to be disrespectful. They want to you a number slut. And I'll be like, but I was never your slut.
Wow,
Oh wow.
that's funny.
So okay, this 2 days ago you was trying to fuck a bitch, but today since I didn't respond because I was fucking at work trying to earn a check and I wasn't in my goddamn inbox all day. I'm now I'll bet you wasn't all that to begin with.
You don't work 48 hours. You got some
I
time to
don't get-
respond.
I'm a mom and I work,
Which
So
brings
when-
me back around. Embarrass these niggas, sis.
Yeah, so
So okay. So when somebody so let's see if we can teach these fellas out here from a whole woman, right? If somebody hits you up and finds you attractive, appeasing, see something about you that they like, they're gonna send a friend request. That's normal, basic. Nothing wrong with that, correct?
yeah,
All right. So then he gets to the point of like maybe however long passes, he wants to hit you up and try to open up the lines of communication. How does that look like to you?
it doesn't look like anything. I mean, I enjoy conversation and getting to know people, but
Mhm.
it just has to understand that I'm not going to stop. You can make time for what you want to make time for, and if I'm not
Mhm.
making time for you, then
You're just not there yet.
I'm not there yet.
So just kind of be patient and try to
Yeah.
let it naturally, organically happen.
Yeah, keep fucking other hoes. I mean,
There it is.
I mean, don't put all your time into me if I'm not putting any into you.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? And then, I mean, you got to understand, everybody that you add on Facebook, you don't have to get in their inbox. Skip a bitch or two. It doesn't. It's not necessary for you to like it. Hit it. Confirm. It's not
Everybody,
even that
right?
serious. Like I'm saying,
Oh
like
my God.
it's a nigga added me on Facebook the other day, and I was like, okay, he kind of cute. I'm hit it. This motherfucker already had 5,000 friends. I couldn't even be his friends. This nigga out here adding friends that he can't even make. So I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing?
He adding friends he can't even make.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
That's funny.
You're just doing shit just to be
Yeah.
doing shit. So I mean, social media is just it's a lot for
No,
me.
it is.
And that's why like I stayed off for 3 years, but it's just a lot for me.
Why'd you stay off for 3 years, if I may
It's
ask?
a lot. It was a lot for me. Like it was
Tyrone wasn't keeping you locked up in the basement or nothing like that.
No, it wasn't that.
Okay.
It was this
Black Snake. Was it Black Snake Moon when he had that bitch tied up with the chain?
Black
Samuel
Jackson.
L.
Samuel
Yeah,
Jackson.
little white
No,
girl.
it just became just a constant like fluid. I mean, it was just constant lies. Like everybody was happy, everybody was in a successful relationship,
Yeah.
everybody was fine as hell, everybody was. I was like, where the lonely bitches at? I was like, need a bitch out there doing some spoken word, talking about her life ain't shit. Like I needed somebody real.
Yeah.
It just.
You're not gonna find it on social media.
I was like, it was just everything was just, and I'm not gonna say because it's not a big deal for everything to be so positive, but a lot of that shit was that I knew people. I know, bitch, I know you,
Yeah.
bitch, I know you.
I
like,
know your
yeah,
life.
like nigga, I know you don't take care of your kids. I was like, the fuck are you talking about?
That be the part I
That's
don't
the
like.
hardest shit to
Like-
watch.
Like that shit, and it is. It's very, very, very hard for you to watch shit that goes on and not want to say something. But
Yeah.
it's Facebook and people. Everybody's super.
They're the
Yeah.
best version of themselves
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
social media.
It's
Yeah.
your highlight film for
Yeah.
your life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really is, and it's bullshit.
It is.
Yeah,
Thanks, Facebook, for showing us.
Also, there's more ways to interact with people than slide in the DMs too.
Yeah.
Like,
Interact with posts. I mean,
yeah.
you'd be so surprised how
Some
much
shit
you can
can't say
interact.
on a post that you want to say.
I mean,
But you
sure,
don't
but
say
you
that
gotta
until
warm
the
that
time
shit
comes.
up first.
Yeah, like we've talked about it. The best way to try to fuck somebody, if you're trying to fuck or even get to know somebody, is by trying not to do what you're trying to do. Just be there. Just
Manipulation. Got it.
I mean, basically, you know what I mean. But it's one of those things where like everybody knows what you're here for in a sense. You know what I mean. But have some kind of class and have some kind of like character about yourself. No, just be like a creep, as y'all call them. Because y'all be out here wanting to just fuck sometimes too.
Yeah,
So-
definitely.
I don't.
But we already. Oh, sorry.
I'm a good Christian woman.
I be trying to fuck sometimes.
Cut her.
So yes, but you gotta understand, I'm not this fucking random nigga I met in my inbox. I'm gonna
That
go.
part.
I'm going to backlog my nigga. Be like, hey,
That's why I got a slow play.
say. Let me find my nigga I was fucking with back in 2020 or 2018.
Sometimes you got to slow play.
At my age, you can't be out here rolling the dice on some random dick.
Why not though?
Because it might be trash.
That's the same thing Hey 3 say. She said she doesn't like new booty because she can't fathom bad dick. It's like a
I
very
can't.
Is that bad? Isn't that bad for women to get bad dick? Like what is
Yes.
really?
Yes.
They don't be coming, Damien.
They don't come anyway, they say.
Who don't come?
My bad.
What the fuck?
That's what they say, like grown ass woman. I don't know. That's
Grown ass women know what come.
some women are
There's
like,
a lot of women who don't come.
that have
Yes,
that
but-
don't
But
understand.
that's a big problem. But I mean, this period, my situation for this week was I just need niggas to have self-esteem, and I just need them to know that you are not just to word rape me to death in my fucking inbox.
word
And
rape me.
yeah, no means fucking no, y'all. No,
But
means
see,
fucking
you
no.
didn't even say no. You just didn't
It
respond.
was implied.
Say no, goddamn
It was
it.
implied. My light was on. You typed. I didn't respond. It would be the same thing. You were texting me. You saw those bubbles, and I didn't respond. And
You know
it
what-
left you on red.
You know what the loneliest place in the world is? When you respond to a message and you see the face or the whatever, and it says seen, and then you see those bubbles, and then they disappear, and the
Yeah.
message never comes.
Yeah.
That's got to be the loneliest place in the world.
You
Just
go
like,
back to that. I know you still ain't typing me, motherfucker. What's up?
the message ain't that long.
Yeah.
Like when is the message? Press enter, bitch.
Yeah.
No.
This motherfucker is really thinking about how to turn you down.
She said no.
Got
If
turned
she
down
wanted-
nice.
But she wanted to. But you know what stopped her?
Huh.
That you were gonna reply.
That's
She didn't have-
horrible.
Fair
She didn't, have,
enough.
she didn't have the energy for the reply.
I
So
wonder-
she was like, "Fuck it, I'll just leave it."
That's horrible.
It'd be
It's
like
a
that.
reply.
That makes sense. Like
It's
goddamn.
definitely the reply.
I was just gonna say what's up and nice to meet you, and maybe we'll talk some other time.
No, you weren't.
You seen the
I'm
meme
big
with
at
the
that.
good morning text? It's like,
No,
she
you
said
weren't.
That
Oh.
copy to paste. That copy and paste text.
well, they
Y'all
said,
be
why
sitting there, bitch.
why do men text good morning and don't say shit the rest of the day? Like shit, did somebody else reply? Shit.
Basically,
It's a copy and paste message. You copying it into 8 bitches in your because you want them to stay readily on your mind. So it's good morning, good morning, good morning. And you might hit a special bitch that you might be trying to fuck with a rose or a heart or a beautiful, but it's a copy and paste message.
you about to bring a whole nother person out of this motherfucker over here.
You a copy-
You be doing that shit.
Hell
Hell
yeah.
no.
GM,
Good
I'm
morning,
GM.
beautiful.
Hell no.
GM.
You be good morning,
Morning.
beautiful, the most
No.
damn, huh?
Morning.
That's entry level fuck nigga shit. I'm an
You said
elite. I'm an elite fuck nigga.
What's elite?
Night.
What you
Good
say?
night.
What's elite?
Look, she put the name in that motherfucker. I'm like,
How'd you sleep?
yeah.
Wow. Hey.
Did you get
Hey.
your-
I care.
Did you get your coffee?
I
this
want you
morning?
to be that. How'd you sleep? Oh, bad.
And if she really good,
What's the closest Starbucks
yeah,
to you?
crash out for $10 for that Starbucks.
No, I'm gonna order it for you. I got the app.
Look,
All you gotta do is pick it up.
she's fucking elite.
Deal.
Stop playing with me. I'm not one of them.
And that's some shit I respond to.
Long time ago. Long time ago.
I be trying to tell y'all niggas, y'all don't want to listen to me, dog.
Shit, Tina was giving us tips on about the hood earlier. So
Whoa, yeah, East Side. I'm from the East Side, the hood. I don't know what the fuck this thing's talking about.
Patreon. So log into the Patreon.
Patreon.com/socially irresponsible.
We're gonna talk to y'all about the hood, and it's not the motherfucking where you throw your setup and
Yeah.
shit. The other hood.
I was like, this motherfucking Tina got me over here trying to be ambidextrous.
Both handed.
How's your week, Tina?
That's the name of the episode.
Both handed.
With an F.
Both.
My week was good. Last week at my store for a minute. I'm sad. I'm going to another store.
Smaller and better things.
Yeah, that's it.
That's all,
I
man.
think. Yeah, it was a slow week for me.
You ready for the 4th of July?
That white man's holiday? I think the fuck not.
How about your week? How was your week, Kay?
My week was cool. Just had the baby shower today.
He
Papa K.
came in this bitch with a smile on his face. He's
Pop, pop.
like, this is.
Yeah, it's here now. Shit, 2 weeks away.
Oh.
You ready? You excited?
Yeah, I can't even go see.
You
the
gonna cry,
motherfucker.
fool?
I might. Shit, I can't even see the motherfucker. They was like,
The
oh,
motherfucker, goddamn.
I can't. Even,
Because your eyes fucked up still? Because your
not
eyes.
because of my eye. Because
Oh, okay, not because of that.
I can't. We can't go in the hospital. Just the mom and the husband.
We're the top. You just chauffeuring. That's your role for the week.
I ain't even got to drive to the hospital. Shit, that motherfucking Frisco. So I know I ain't gonna be driving there. If I
Hell
can't,
no.
if I can't get in, I'm definitely not going. Yeah,
Frisco.
yeah,
Frisco far as fuck.
Frisco far as fuck.
Oh, okay.
On the other side of Dallas.
Yeah.
Why
Like-
Oklahoma.
Yeah, right?
Melissa.
Oh, God, that shit far.
It's a distance from
If I go to Frisco, I'm spending the night.
this nigga getting a hotel, Motel 6.
Yo,
you staying in the hood out there? You go? No.
Frisco ain't no hood out there.
Not that hood, KK.
KK.
That's why I'm better than you. That's why I'm better than
Come
you.
on, KK.
That's the title of the episode. That's why I'm
That's
better.
why
than
I'm better
you.
Quit changing the goddamn
That's why.
title.
It just gets better and better.
It does.
Don't pay me no mind. I'm drunk.
This nigga, Big Red, goddamn.
I had a whole bottle.
We my week was weird. Damien, how was your week?
Why was it weird?
Bree not here to ask
What's
you
going
how was
on?
your week.
Not at all, right? Come on, fam. My week was cool. I had a conversation, all right, and I don't think women. And the reason why I'm saying, well, I'm not pitting this on women. I just want you to understand that I deal with women, so maybe y'all have some stories on the men's side. Why do y'all have these double standards that y'all base relationships off of? Like, if you do this, like you can't do this, but I can do that. Like, what's have we
I need an
really
example.
Yeah.
an example? Like, she was saying she was. I'm trying to think of something. I'm going back in my. Okay, so say a situation happened and she was dating a guy.
Okay.
Like while me and her were talking,
Okay.
and she was like not informing me about the situation, which is cool, whatever.
No,
And then-
that's not cool.
No,
You should
and-
be honest.
well, yeah, but she wasn't, right?
Okay.
But then she was like, well, if I found out you're dating somebody else, I would have been mad at you. But then it's like she's like, but I'm not doing bad because I know I'm not doing nothing bad. We're just hanging out.
Right.
But then it's like, but you just simply said if I was doing the same thing, and then it's like those issues are causing
Mhm.
problems in a relationship, so to speak, trust issues or whatever you want to call it.
Mhm.
But then it's like, how?
So
Because-
basically, y'all together, but she's single.
Ba-
We together, but I'm single.
Yeah.
But I'm with them.
How do y'all?
That's not
I'm
fair.
with them.
There's no way to justify that. That shit not right.
And then it's like those things where it's like, oh, you know, and then like I don't trust the situation because of what you could possibly be doing. But I've always said this, and I've said this for a long time. People always think other people are doing what they're doing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
because they're always cheating.
yeah. So if someone's out there always accusing you of cheating,
They're cheating.
they're cheating. They're the
Yeah.
ones that are normally cheating. It's not 100%. It's like 9 out of 10 though.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking close. So if someone always thinks you're, you know, oh, so you still fucking your ex? It's because they
They're
were
still
probably
fucking their ex.
they have a history of fucking their ex, or they still are fucking their ex. So they see in you what they see in themselves.
Mm.
So if you're ever out there cheating, please don't accuse your spouse of cheating.
I've never been in a situation where I was constantly getting accused of cheating.
Wow.
Really?
Look.
Bro.
I'd be a committed ass motherfucker when I'm in a committed
Loyalty.
situation.
I have
Relationship, not situation. Like if I'm in a committed relationship,
Okay.
I'm completely committed.
okay.
I'm the same way with that. If I know it's a real situation, then I'm not going to cheat.
A real see what is the real hold on.
Does this shit think we believe that shit?
You can't
I
ask.
swear.
I swear to
Both
God.
y'all lying.
You
Both-
can't. You can't.
both of them.
You can't ask them. Okay, wait, hold up. Okay, I
Both
thought
of
that you can't ask a motherfucker that I've been with, have I ever cheated on them? And they're gonna tell you no.
How do you define and classify been with
I ain't
been?
let nobody fuck. I mean, okay. I mean, like if I'm in a relationship and I'm fucking that person, I didn't let somebody else fuck.
But what do you mean? Been
Now-
with been like I'm in a relationship.
I mean, like we're together. It's just me and them. I talk to them every day.
How does that differ from just a regular relationship?
You gotta put some years on it.
So the
You
first
gotta-
couple of years, I was just
Now,
testing
that
this
first
motherfucker
year,
out.
Yeah, that first year, I might not even know your middle name. You know, it's like it go fast.
It go fast.
It go fast. It go fast.
Now, when I say I'm completely committed, I mean I'm not having sex with anyone. I'm not entertaining anyone. I'm not having any inappropriate conversations. I'm not doing none of that.
No
shit.
Brandells, nothing.
No Brandells or nothing. I'm not sliding in no DMs. I'm not doing none of that shit.
she happy.
I might not like bitches' pictures. I don't know. It depends.
You don't want to risk it.
That's fucking.
I mean, it's the truth. Like when you loyal, you loyal.
Mhm.
But when you not happy, it's a whole different thing.
That's funny. Nah, I've always thought about that because I was going back and like thinking about relationships and shit, and it's funny how like double standards exist, and it's never. We always make double standards to benefit us and not benefit the other people, and then we play off those double standards and base reality off of shit that we think, and I think that's very detrimental to relationships.
Relationships are tricky like that. When you say double standards when it comes to women, a lot of things take a play in it. Like for instance, I didn't have a dad, so I had to learn how to like.
Hold on, time out. You didn't have you.
No.
Jesus came in. You didn't have a dad.
Might as well have. I was like, I mean, my father was not in my life.
Okay.
So I learned what I wanted from a man as I went into different relationships.
Mhm.
And that's confusing for some women.
Yeah.
You go from one and be like, hey, I don't like that shit. I'm not going to do that shit again. I was like, but then you go to the next relationship, it was like, oh, I like that. But I don't like that shit. So
Yeah.
you're like building a detailed list of what you like instead of having a role model to see what it is, how a man is supposed to treat you.
Mhm.
From your, from males around you, whatever. So for women, a double standard may look like maybe a double standard to you, but it may just be like a fucking pieces of puzzles that a woman put together of what she can tolerate and what she won't tolerate.
No, that's a double standard. That's a double. We can make it look like whatever. I mean, because I've always talked about, and me and Tina have had this conversation off air several times.
Mhm.
Like, if I can't give you what you want, I'm not going to expect you to stop your world for me. And that's one of the reasons why the mother of my kids, like when she found her life and her happiness, I wasn't mad about it. Everyone thought I was mad about it, but I told her, like, I can't sit here and expect you to be all about me when I know I'm out here in these streets. You know what I mean? It's just not fair.
When did you come to that realization though?
Oh, I mean, I've been like that. Like with me.
Nah, nigga, answer the question.
No, I mean, I've always been
You
like
From
just
the
that.
start of the
you
relationship,
just
nigga.
said when she found her happiness. I
Yeah.
mean, like she was already gone.
What do you mean?
Like y'all had already split up.
I was telling her that when at the very beginning, like when we were, like the kids were young and I didn't want to be with her anymore, and we were like, I was, dipping out on with someone else.
You're fucking other people.
Yeah, so I was like, I can't sit here and keep her here under me when I'm doing my thing. So I was
So
like,
when you were unhappy, when you realized that you were unhappy and you didn't want to fix it, that's when
He didn't say he was unhappy. He said he was fucking other hoes.
no, it wasn't about being unhappy. It was just that there's.
Nigga, you was fucking other
Nigga,
bitches
I'm
and
very
you were
happy.
still happy?
What do you mean?
Yeah, you would be happy if they're able to fuck other bitches and come home to a home cooked meal.
No. She wasn't like living her like that. It was to the point like, because put it like this. There was a point of time we had one kid, right? And then we had another kid. Once we had the second kid, we realized like this shit is not where we need to be at. It wasn't working out, right?
Mhm.
So we kind of split ways, right?
Mhm.
And we were still fucking around still after like it overlaps. You know what I mean? So then you never overlap dick? Oh, you want to talk no more? That's cool. That's what's up.
No, I'm sorry. Something.
Cut in your
Dick
throat.
suck- Yeah, dick sucking makes me deaf. Repeat what you just said, but slower.
That's the title of the show.
Dick sucker makes me deaf. You can't have any curse words in the title.
You said y'all were doing y'all thing and overlapped. I don't understand what overlap.
Like, say for instance, me and her, we kind of grew apart, separated. She lived there, I lived here,
Okay.
but we were still fucking around with each other every now and
But
then.
y'all weren't in a relationship.
No.
Okay, well then that's fine.
But then at that
And
time,
both parties understood what was going on.
yeah, but
Okay.
but she was still trying to work things out, and I was not trying to work things out.
So both parties didn't understand everything that was going on.
No. It was one of those things like I I felt like I was clear about like where we're at in a relationship. And there was a point to where I was like, this is not what I want out of a relationship. So I'm not giving you what you want, if that makes any sense.
But you kept fucking her knowing that her feelings were into it.
It's that dick, bro. It probably wasn't the best thing. You know what I mean?
No,
Probably.
Of course, it wasn't the best thing.
Is it that bad? Like,
Yes.
so women can't separate sex and dick?
Not with somebody they're in love with,
Yeah.
especially not the father of their child that
If
they're
it's-
in love with.
Yeah, if it starts off that way,
Children.
if it starts off that
Thanks,
way,
Kay.
then it's
just
it's
saying.
not hard
Yeah,
for
you're right.
women to do that. If it starts off that way, if it starts off with in a friends with benefit type situation and y'all leave it there on
There,
that
yeah.
level, it's not hard. But
Okay.
it's hard to do that from a relationship.
Yeah, just like if you want to you just want to fuck a bitch, you don't hold her.
Yeah, he does.
Golden dick and omelets.
That's the problem.
You're
This
not out
nigga
here
is-
holding bitches and making them omelets.
I'm an experience.
This nigga
Oh
is an
my
elite level
fucking
dream
God.
Seller. That nigga sell dreams.
You gonna be in this bitch with this house caught on fire.
I'm
Let
sorry.
that door shut into doing this
You
podcast
do
and
not-
beat this one.
You like drama.
Nah,
Get all our ass killed in this motherfucker.
You
shit.
Nigga, I'm gonna run through the wall like the Kool-Aid man. Get me out of here.
But this is the thing. Yeah, you can't even tell the story. We gotta move on to something else because you did some fuck shit.
really?
Yes.
And you know you did some
Definitely
fuck
can't be holding
you
their ass,
know-
nigga. You don't care about them.
And you know in your heart you did fuck shit because you were there straight smiling.
It was,
Letting them spend a night and shit. Nah, you can't
Oh,
do that. They
it,
gotta go.
it was to a point where I had to I realized that because like you feel like because women talk that shit like, oh, I don't care about you, like it's just whatever, nigga.
You don't believe
Like
that.
they talk that shit, so it's like
Yeah.
okay, cool, and they treat you like shit. So it's like you're treating me like trash. You can't sit here and convince me that you still care about me and love me when you're treating me the way you're treating me.
It's
You know why they're treating you
That's
like
an
that,
act.
right? Because they're trying to get on the same level as you. They're trying to make. They're trying
They
to.
don't want to do
They
it.
don't want to be like that. Trust and believe she cried herself to sleep every night, treating you like that. But she wanted you to see her the way she sees you. Well, why is she treating me? Because you're not used to her treating you like that. So she had to switch it up.
Yeah.
We go through different emotions trying to see what would be the best way that you would react to it.
Okay.
I mean, that's just a female thing.
Well, y'all should stop doing that.
We-
I understand it
or-
now, though.
or
I
you
understand it
should-
now.
You should stop overlapping pussy.
No, I understand it now. Like I get everything you're saying now. At the
You
time,
didn't.
huh?
At the time, you didn't.
No, at the time, the reason why I understood it is because when we started having sex, the dynamic changed. Like she would expect things. It was like, I thought you hated me and now you want me to come back and da da da. I was like, that's not what this is. This is that. And it got to the point to where it was confusing for her. And we've had that conversation, how it was confusing for her because she was expecting X, Y, and Z out of that interaction and she was getting
Nothing.
nothing.
So, how long did it take you for you to cut it off? How long were you continuously fucking her and fucking her over until you said, you know what, I gotta stop this?
So then also on the show, we're going to talk about.
She threatened to kill you, didn't she, nigga?
So we got.
Are you still fucking her?
No. But it was no. It was,
No, absolutely not. He
No.
is not.
No.
He is not.
Real talk.
No.
No,
Okay.
not,
No, for real,
like-
for real.
no,
No.
not. I don't want to put that out there. It
Okay, I was like-
You don't put that out there.
Okay, I was like,
No,
no.
They really all gonna be killed in this motherfucker. You put that in the air.
I said no.
No. It was a while though.
Okay.
I mean, it was a while. It took me a while to understand it, but
Your kid just ran in the room. Mama. That girl on the show.
said
She said you
Daddy,
like daddy.
like daddy's coming home.
Oh shit!
hey guys, none of that shit. No, that's not what it is. But it was a while, and like not like a while to where like it stopped like 5. It was like yeah, no. It was a long time ago. But she's in a situation now, so
Yeah.
that situation is good. And I'm
She's
not-
in a relationship.
yeah,
She's
she's
married.
in a,
Don't downgrade that
I
lady.
don't know the extent
She's in
of
a
it, but yeah,
relationship.
she's in a whole lifestyle with somebody right now, and they're doing good. So I'm not trying to.
Call it
See how this nigga refused to say relationship?
I was like,
That's
this ain't
all
a
right.
lifestyle.
You is a shady beach.
No, because I think they're engaged, and I want to say that,
And that's still a relationship.
but I don't know if they're engaged or if they're. I don't. So
That's a relationship.
Just say
When I
relationship.
was
Relationship.
engaged, I was in a relationship.
relationship.
Still.
My fault.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I
A
just
healthy relationship.
because I want to call it an engagement because I think they're fiancés.
It's not called an engagement. It's just
Nigga
called
say
a
they're
relationship.
fiancés.
Yeah, because I we had that conversation.
Well, I'm just confused about what you're getting at. Like, why can't you just?
It's a relationship.
No, it's not confused. I don't. Y'all are making more of a.
It's
big
not a
deal
lifestyle,
out of it than
okay?
me. My
Let's
fault.
not call it a lifestyle.
Or a situation. It's a relationship.
It's a relationship.
My
She's in a
fault.
relationship.
Okay, she's in a relationship.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
Say
Put
it
some
10
respect
times.
on it.
Say it 10 times at me and be happy.
Nigga, I'm not
In a motherfucking relationship, nigga.
no because I want to call it like
A relationship.
no nigga, shut up.
You
Nigga.
shut up, nigga. Quit calling it.
There
keep
isn't
making
a
up
different
words.
word
Yeah,
for
that's
it.
the only word it is.
No, but I wonder like I think they're engaged and like I want to put that out there, but I don't know like if that's what it is, so I don't want to call it engaged. So I just use another word.
It's-
My fault.
it's
Even
a
if they're not
relationship.
engaged, they still a
It's
relationship.
still a relationship.
Okay, it's a relationship.
Okay, there we go.
See how it wasn't hard, right?
I never said it was hard. It's just I
you
use
wouldn't
a
say
different
it.
fucking word than y'all use. Do I have to use the exact same fucking word?
Have
My
you ever
fault.
said somebody, but hey,
Yeah.
you talk to her now? We're in a lifestyle.
We're in a
No,
situation.
Nobody ever said that. Nobody ever said that.
Okay.
It makes it seem like they
Even KK see it, nigga. Don't look at us like we tripping.
No, I'm
Yeah,
not
you
saying
said that like I was
you
dumb.
say, when you say
No,
lifestyle,
no.
That's the title of the show. You said that like I was
Like I was
dumb.
dumb.
No, because usually you'll side with that nigga on some
Yeah,
on some silly shit.
yeah,
but
I
nah,
do.
nah.
when you said lifestyle, I was like, they swing. I was like, I was
I didn't
confused.
see. I didn't mean it
I
like
was
that.
like,
No, I didn't mean it like
That's
that.
what-
It,
like,
it
maybe
wasn't.
I was like, maybe I've seen him out.
It was. I wasn't like trying to like.
What?
What?
She's trying to.
Maybe I was.
She said, "What? Huh?
What?
Huh?
What?
So let's talk about this. This track star. She's a runner. She's a track star.
You couldn't wait to do that.
I should have had this shit queued up. I got a really good ass TikTok that I want to make out of that song. Out of track star, like a really good fucking TikTok, and she's running.
From the B.
Why y'all do that? Why y'all do that?
Like, bring your ass here.
Why y'all do that?
That's why nigga I
What?
grab you by your head. Stay right here.
So Sha'Carri Richardson.
Why do y'all do that? Why y'all do that?
What do you mean? Why don't we do what?
Why y'all push them thighs back? Why y'all running? Why y'all do that? Why y'all get the head of the bed like this? Kick, nigga. Why y'all do that?
Because it hurts.
just relax.
Okay.
Just relax.
Just take the pain.
I should have did my homework and
knee-jerk-
found that.
It's a knee-jerk
That
reaction
comment.
to pain. It's like
It just happens.
this happens.
It just happens.
We don't plan for it.
Fucking relax.
We don't do it for y'all's ego. This shit hurts.
You can't. I don't think you better post that though. They gonna ban your ass.
No. It has to allude to the fact you can't really
Post what?
That's a sexual act to that song. You know what
My
I'm
homegirl got banned.
saying? Yeah.
Shout out Piff the Party Plug. She
That's her
got
name?
yeah,
Shout
she got banned, and there was nothing sexual in the actual TikTok. The shit said there are touch me not like lesbians. There are touch me nots because femmes don't know how to give head. That's what it said. No, but I mean, like, there
Yeah.
wasn't any type of like anything visually sexual.
Oh, okay.
There was nothing.
I've seen worse on TikTok.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't visually have sexual explicit. Like,
No.
No,
No,
like
they-
there was
they-
nothing.
they-
You can't even say anything. She got
Yeah,
banned for
they-
that.
Yeah.
They banned.
I mean,
you be making a
you
whole
can-
new page.
You can post it,
Yeah.
but it'll get
Taken down
real
Mhm.
quick.
And it says because she went viral.
But I'm not making it like,
That's when they do it.
I'm not making it to like I'm like make it. It'd be kind of suggestive. Is that the word I'm using?
Hey, intentional. So Sha'Carri Richardson.
Yeah.
Let's go back. We need to start. You're right. So let's talk about say her name.
Sha'Carri Richardson.
Sha'Carri Richardson. So her situation is she does drugs and she runs track.
Let's
She
not
smokes
say that.
weed.
She smokes
smokes
Relax.
weed.
She
Is that what
wouldn't.
it is?
She was
snorting
in
lines of-
Oregon where
where
it's legal.
Mm-hmm. Speak on it. Talk it.
I mean, it's not doing drugs. It's doing something that's legal.
So how do y'all feel about that whole situation?
It's terrible, man. Like it.
It's a messed up situation. But
Why?
my thing is, and I'm not an athlete or whatever thing, but you know the rules, and you were going to compete to be in the Olympics, and if you knew that they were going to piss you for any type of
Yeah.
substance,
Shouldn't have done it.
she shouldn't have done it. She should have stayed clean. Same way you gotta you know you're going up for a job, you're gonna make sure your piss clean,
Yeah.
point blank and period.
Even if it's legal in that state.
Yeah, even
So
if it's legal.
why do you bring up it being legal and she was in Oregon when she was smoking? Why do you bring that up, if I may ask?
Because you said she was doing drugs.
Yeah.
You're not doing drugs. You're doing something legal.
But you understand the Olympic Committee has nothing to do
I
with the
wasn't
United
talking
States.
about the Olympics. You said this is a track star that do drugs. Like she don't do drugs.
It's still a drug though. It's not an illegal drug, but it's still a drug.
Is it a drug?
Marijuana.
It's a plant.
It's a plant.
It's not a drug.
Relax.
It's
God put-
classified as a
God
drug.
put it here for
I,
me
and I know that
and
it's-
for you.
But
It'd be
let's
opium, too.
just be honest. They not out here smoking the stuff from the earth. That shit is it's
Yes.
synthetic. They putting all
Yeah.
type of shit in the
That
drug.
shit came out the dirt.
It did.
Look,
but,
that shit came out the
but,
dirt.
but
Cocaine
it,
came out the dirt too.
Actually, you got to process it. There's
Process-
a lot that happens.
they
before you
processing
get
that
it there.
weed too. They
Yeah.
making that blend and doing all that extra
Yeah.
stuff to it. She wasn't out
She
here.
wasn't smoking
It's
Reggie.
So, it's
Yeah,
so
she definitely
good.
wasn't.
Look, it's so good.
she definitely Miss Richardson definitely was not smoking Reggie.
Not at
That's
all.
for damn sure.
I was
She
like,
should be in trouble. I mean,
she got a whole
It
contract
is
with
what it
Nike,
is, but she
got
shoulda
the best
known.
of the best.
she should have known.
Oh,
not
Nike
to.
not tripping?
Yeah,
They didn't do nothing to her.
not.
No, they said they stand behind her.
Yeah, first of all, they're not not stand behind somebody black nowadays.
Not a
anyway.
black woman.
Yeah, they're
Shit.
like, nah, we got her.
Well, they kind of fucked over that one, the older woman that was running track.
Allison Felix.
Yeah, and then she came back and killed everything.
Mhm.
So they did drop her ass. So I mean, it's not. I mean, I understand why they
The
kept
climate
her.
was different then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now,
Well, the situation did that other woman, her odds were all stacked against her.
Mhm.
And coming back from what she came back at the age she did to do what she did. The
Oh, you
odds
mean
was-
having a baby? Don't get me started, please.
yeah.
Please.
But it's a
You
different.
know,
Doing what
for
she
us.
did.
It's
Yeah,
a
she had a
weakness for us.
fucking baby.
Yeah, I mean, she had a baby, but it's a different situation, you know, when it comes from that. Like again, women have it harder to come back from those situations than a man does for having a baby himself.
Having a baby?
Yeah.
Boy, go to hell.
That's like, shut up.
Our snapback is tough too, though. Y'all don't really give us the credit that we need to
Y'all
snap
do
back.
shit.
I say, you know,
We gain weight too.
Damien really gonna be looking up at us when he leave this earth because he's going straight to hell. I'm gonna be sure of it.
Sure of it. But
I think the Olympic committee's rules are outdated, and I think that they need to catch up.
But so this is something that I found when I was looking at the story. So the committee, they changed the rule. Okay. So back then, I think it was after the London Olympics,
Okay.
they changed the amount of marijuana when you test for it from 15 nanograms per milliliter to 150 nanograms per milliliter. The rule is not that you can't smoke weed. You can't smoke weed while you're training. So the reason why they changed it is because they don't want to catch the marijuana in your system from 60 days ago. They just need to know that if you have been smoking in this past time while you've been training, that's it. So also when it comes to it, there's criteria to find out what an illegal substance is. If it poses a health risk to athletes, if it has the potential to enhance performance, or if it violates the spirit of the sport, if the drug or the substance meets two of the three, then it's on the ban list.
I'm still
so to
not
speak.
hearing how marijuana does either of those things.
Well, that's kind of what they have it, but they have tried to loosen it up to a point to where like they don't say you can't smoke. You just can't smoke and train.
Training.
Simple as that.
The problem for me is weed is medicine, bro. Like it helps with inflammation, it helps with pain relief, like it helps with all of these different things.
But there's also some medicine and
sure.
antibiotics that you can't take when you're in the Olympics because of the substance that is in it.
Right.
So you can't even take some Tylenols and Benadryls,
Yeah.
goddamn.
Yeah.
So I mean,
And that's why I feel like it's outdated. You know what I mean?
but the reason is because other real serious hard drugs have the same compound in it. So the same compound that is found in marijuana and shit is also in other type shit. So you don't know if it's marijuana. Like remember Canelo got in trouble and he got kicked out of a fight and they found like steroids in his system and he was like, "Oh, I was just taking medicine."
Mhm.
But like, okay, you're taking medicine, but that's the medicine you're taking is also anabolic steroid medicine in anabolic steroids.
Yeah.
So who are we to know which one it was?
Right.
So it's that
Okay.
same type situation. So I get it. And then everyone's bringing up the Michael Phelps situation.
Oh yeah.
Do y'all know Michael Phelps situation? Why he?
He was smoking weed for anxiety or something, right?
No, Michael Phelps got caught. There was a picture that went out about him
With a bong, smoking out of a bong.
out of a bomb.
Okay,
It was
okay.
a picture.
Yes, I remember that.
He never failed a drug test. It was a picture of him smoking marijuana, and the picture was taken 6 months after the Olympics. and they suspended him for 6 months for just a picture showing him that
For 3 months.
it was. I read it was 6. It could have been 3.
It's 3.
So it was okay. It was 3. So they suspended him for 3 months just for a picture.
Mhm.
He never failed a drug test. So everyone's like, "Oh well, what about Michael Phelps? He never did this and that." Everyone was wrong about that shit because he got a really hard punishment
Yeah, he did.
for just a picture. And
I
then
didn't know it was just a picture.
yeah.
I thought he got caught.
and then Richardson with her situation, like she's just out for 30 days. They're gonna let her back in,
Yeah.
so she will
she's
be
still
able to
gonna run the
compete.
relay.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just funny how like again people try to make this a white and black thing, like everything is. And is there an undertone? Like I've always said, there's a racist undertone to everything. But you can't say this is a racial thing because she literally fucked up.
No, absolutely. But I would be interested to see how they would handle this shit with someone who wasn't black. I would be super interested to see that.
Well, remember the others, the white swimmer, not Michael Phelps, but the other one. His name was, forget his name. He did that shit where he pretended he got robbed in like Brazil or something like that.
What was his name? I can't think of it.
It was Michael Phelps' homeboy. Him and Michael Phelps don't even talk.
It wasn't
no more.
Ryan Lochte, was it?
It wasn't. That's who it was.
Okay.
That's who it was. And like him and Michael Phelps were like best of friends, and he was a big part of their success in the Olympics.
Mhm.
After that happened, he fucked up everything because he couldn't participate.
Oh.
They banned him from the Olympics just for lying about getting.
They should have.
Again, so like,
Look,
so again, are they being more lenient to white people than black people? I mean,
but
the
that
Olympics-
crime had victims.
Huh?
That violation had victims. Where's the victim in Sha'Carri Richardson?
he basically did what Jesus Smollett did.
Yeah, we know.
So there's no
And that's what I'm saying.
victims really.
And I guess you would, and I don't know if I'm overstepping, but
Hmm.
what it would have been if, I mean, I know how America treats white men, but
Mhm.
how would they have treated a white woman in the same situation?
They would have. I'm pretty sure they would. Being suspended for 30 days over being caught with marijuana is not that tough. It's not that bad. It's not. They're not taking your race from you. They're not. Like she said, they're still gonna let her compete.
And I think the only reason that they were lenient like that is because of how much press it was getting.
But again,
I'm sure.
they've had harsher punishments
But
for
it
white
wasn't getting
people.
that much press.
Michael Phelps was
They would've-
Michael Phelps' situation was really.
He wasn't competing anymore. He was done.
He was done.
You just said
Ryan-
it was 6 months after the Olympics.
But that was after that. He competed after that though.
But that Ryan Lochte shit, nigga, somebody went to jail for that. People got in trouble. That's what I
Yeah,
was.
I think they
That's
did,
why I
yeah.
was saying
Oh,
that
that's
crime
what you
has
mean.
victims.
That's what you mean by
Sha'Carri
victims.
Richardson
Okay.
didn't fucking hurt nobody. Like
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
my point about that.
Victims. I thought you
Yeah.
said victim like somebody died or something.
No,
like
no,
that.
I mean
talking
victim-
shit too.
yeah.
Those.
That's
Yeah.
what I said. I think a
The
lot
little
of
comment
her,
she said.
yeah, I think a lot of things pissed people off because of her confidence, her arrogance, how she was. She's not per se the black that America wants.
Mhm.
She doesn't display
Agreed.
what America.
You don't think so?
No.
She's not fucking Grant Hill. No, she's not.
She's Barkley.
She's not the black America wants.
But you
She's
don't.
John Wall. She's not Barkley.
Definitely
She's John Wall.
She
She
said
definitely-
like they interviewed her. She said like she was sorry for getting caught or doing whatever she was doing. This whole little thing at the end, she like, but I'm still faster than all y'all.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
you can't
like-
say that.
Yeah, she said, "I'm human. I just run fast."
Yeah.
When black people do something, they want us to be remorseful,
Mhm.
and they want us to hold our heads down in shame.
But that's
She
what
was
they.
like, oh well.
But that's what they're celebrating her for now, all over the news and the media. How she came forward, she accepted what she did, and that's how she only has a 30-day punishment, and that's why Nike is still it hasn't dropped her yet.
I'm pretty sure
they're
whoever's
not.
in her team told her she needed to come through, because I mean,
Well,
at some point, we all know she's still young.
Yeah.
And you know, the generation that she's in, they don't give a shit about that. They'd be like, well, I smoke some weed, fuck it.
well, most people,
I was like,
but you know, most
was like-
people in your PR camp, they don't tell you to take accountability. They tell you to deny and make excuses, and that's how you see a lot of shit. Like
and I'm
you're
pretty sure
all
there's
these
some.
bullshit PR
Yeah,
people.
I know there's somebody in her PR camp to be like, use this shit right now. Right now, the climate is hot for black people. They want you to come forward, be remorseful, so
Mhm.
forth on so forth. Somebody in her PR camp is a hell of a PR rep,
But-
and they let her know the best thing
I
for
agree.
you. The
No,
best
I
thing
agree.
for you is to
Just take accountability.
take accountability.
But how can we say she is? And this is my thing. I'm not saying you're wrong. Just posing this question. How can we say she is somebody that the America doesn't want when America is showing their support and want for her like all over
America is showing their support for Black people. They don't care at this point what Black person it is.
That on top of the fact that if she didn't open up and tell the story about her mom dying,
Yeah.
if she doesn't run into the stands to hug her grandma,
Okay.
it's pity, bro.
But that's
It's
normal.
stop.
Stuff.
It's fuck. I can't think of the word, but it's
Some sort of
this
reparations
poor
for us.
this poor Black girl.
Yeah.
She made it out of the slums. We gotta support her. If she doesn't do any of that and this happens, I think the reaction is completely different. I think the reaction is completely different.
But
If she
that's-
just talks her shit and doesn't humanize herself in that way, it's completely different.
But should she not humanize herself? Like, do you think people of any color have to be humanized? Like, are we so like you're making it seem like her humanizing herself is like not a good thing? Like, she should not have done that.
I don't think that she shouldn't have done it, but I think if she doesn't do it, it's completely different. Because then she's just the arrogant Black girl.
Mhm.
She's not the
We all know
Yeah.
how people hate that.
yeah. She's not the confident Black girl who
Yeah.
came from nothing and her grandma is her biggest inspiration. It's
And
different.
Then you have Ryan, who was that arrogant white dude
Mhm.
that they fucking totally banned from the Olympics.
As he should have, because people went to jail because of a lie that he told.
So that's my thing. Like, they gave someone else who had a picture and gave him 3 months banned,
Mhm.
and he was done competing at that Olympics.
Mhm.
Again, he came back to compete in other Olympics.
Mhm.
But that's my thing. Like, I think there's a racial undertone to a lot of things. I don't think racial undertones can be put on every fucking thing, even when it's done properly. Like, I think this situation was handled the right fucking way. Like, and regardless what the reason was, if they finally got that counseling culture instead of the cancel culture, if they understood, if we got together as a group of people and got in their fucking ass and said, quit treating us like shit, I think they got this situation right. And I'm not saying y'all don't think they got it right either, but to try to
I
make,
don't.
and you don't think that they got the situation
I
right?
don't, for the simple fact that the way that laws around marijuana are changing all over the world.
That has nothing with the law
Catch
that's
up.
actually written, though.
Like, no, I understand what you're saying, but catch up. Like,
They've adjusted it. They've adjusted the law since the London Olympics. I think was the last one.
the
So they made
shit
it
is
better.
fucking legal everywhere, my guy. Like,
Everywhere has a meaning.
you have
like
to you
relationships. do.
have to catch, like, you really have to catch up with the times. Like, there are so many.
Not even half of the states. It's not even illegal in half of the states here. But again,
The Olympics is worldwide.
and that's my point. And the Olympics is a worldwide committee, and marijuana is not legal worldwide.
And I think they probably aren't gonna allow drugs to be like, it's not gonna allow to be drugs. I mean, legal for marijuana because it's a gateway. Then they'll be like, oh well, we might as well let them do this. Or I think it's just gonna snowball out of control.
It makes sense why they don't have it. I mean, you don't.
It's
it's just a
doesn't make
bad-
sense to me based on the criteria that you gave, the three things. It
Mhm.
doesn't make sense to me based on those.
Well,
It's
It-
not making you any faster.
it's not performance
Honestly,
enhancing at all.
I'm really fucking impressed with the fact that you out here
Ha.
smoking backwoods, fucking blazing down the track like that. Nigga.
Why you bullshit?
Yeah, like,
lungs incredible. as
that's
fuck.
what I'm saying. Like,
Gun go
it's
off.
not giving her a leg up on anyone. It's not making her stronger or faster than any. Like, it's not doing any of those things.
Yeah. I'm
She's slow out the gate.
But that's what I'm saying.
She
But
Fuck.
She's slow as fuck out the
Yeah,
gate.
Yeah.
that's
But
not.
when she get it though, nigga,
Yeah.
she keep
at the
it.
very,
Out of there.
at the very,
that shit is nuts.
Her
They shoot the
momentum
gun,
is
she's
at
still
the
on the
end,
ground.
yeah.
nigga.
for real.
No,
Yes.
Where can I start?
No.
She was back there.
Yeah, that
she's
Is
always
she
last.
popping up or how's the drive stage? Her
She
drive
bounces.
face.
nigga, her
Oh, for
drive
real?
stage is nuts.
She does
Like, she gliding, like her
yeah,
feet don't even
like-
hit the ground, dog. She,
For real.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
bounces, which is
And then she finally gets
amazing.
it.
Mhm.
that motherfucker was
No.
pointing at the thing. She
Yeah.
still was running.
Her-
People
So
still.
she could have. So she
people
could have.
still behind her.
So she could have got a better time if she would have
Nigga,
ran through.
yeah.
If she had a decent start, bro, that
Mhm.
shit would
She
be
been
nuts.
never has a
amazing.
good
She would have
start.
never.
She never has a good
She
start.
never
Like,
has a good
She
start.
needs to work on her drive.
that
stage,
last
shit.
race when they interviewed her after it, they showed the slow mo. She kind of jumped a little bit and she was literally rocking back when
Yeah.
the gun went off, and she still smoked everybody.
Yeah, like she's amazing, but
That shit's crazy.
I do want to see the Olympics against other countries.
Well, she'll
We'll
be
We'll
there.
see her in the relay.
She'll be
Yeah,
there.
I was-
She's not doing the individual
She can't.
because of that, right?
because of the thing.
Boy, I almost cussed you out right now.
No, but I thought she runs other shit too.
Nah, she just runs
So
the
she-
one and then the
okay.
4x1.
Mhm.
So, question, because I don't know, why are they letting her run the 4x1?
So
Because the 30, by the time
30
they have
days
the competition, the
makes
30 days will be
Relays,
up.
yeah.
That makes sense. Okay, that's what it was.
Yeah.
So, y'all, if y'all want to do some stuff to disturb the Olympics to push it back a little bit, maybe
Whoa,
No,
whoa.
Don't put that shit out
No,
there.
sir.
Yeah, no,
That shit
whoa.
gets
Whoa,
seen
we want
somewhere.
people to hear this. Relax.
That shit get seen somewhere. See a stupid motherfucker.
I was like, we didn't start up shit. I was like,
I hope nobody heard that. I hope nobody heard that.
you laugh though, bro. You're an
It was
asshole.
funny, it was funny.
come here with a whole Olympic polo wall. I'm like, I support you.
Let's so I'm gonna try to do this icebreaker. I'm gonna see how it works. I had a friend, she sent me some information about what's her name? Brown.
Tabitha, right? That what y'all said?
Tabitha Brown, is that her name?
Mm-hmm.
So Tabitha Brown, she clapped back on Wendy Williams. So Wendy Williams, if y'all know, she's a mess. Can I say that? Is that cool to say without us getting?
Opinion of somebody. You can
Yeah.
have an opinion of somebody.
I'm a hashtag. Wendy
You wrong.
Williams.
She right. She good.
You're wrong, Colonel
You're
Sanders.
wrong, Colonel Sanders. Did you ever call her that?
I'm a hashtag Wendy Williams and see if she'll talk about us on her show. Like Gary,
Some fucking podcast with 50 views on there. You know what I'm saying?
56, nigga, 56. Get that shit right. But yeah. So Wendy Williams again off of Rocker. She was Tabitha Brown said that as she has become more and more successful, she has a husband who has been a police officer for 15 years. And what she's going to do is she's going to retire him. So she's like, he's, done his job. When they were getting together, he took the reins and got a job and took care of the family. Now that she's made herself a personality on TikTok, she's made a career out of it. Now she's going to retire him. So now he doesn't have to work no more. Wendy Williams said, bitch, you stupid. Not in those words. And then you heard the whole story, right?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. So she was like, you shouldn't do that. My nigga fucked all other bitches and got other women pregnant and da-da-da-da. Your man's going to do the same. That's the conversation she basically had. And then the Tabitha woman clapped back on her ass.
Yeah.
Very politely.
Yeah, very politely.
In the best way possible.
Yes.
In the best way possible.
She read her ass very slow, like a good book.
So y'all women, I'm going to give y'all a scenario. And I want y'all to see if y'all can clap back on this situation very politely.
I be cussing.
No, we gotta have a
My
polite.
mouth is horrible.
We gotta have a polite clap back, okay?
Bitch about to be the first word out of my mouth.
Bitch, fuck you talking to?
Female walking down, da 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 da. So, all right. So, I'm thinking when I do it, I'm gonna put this in y'all's background. On y'all's clap.
Yes, sir.
For all you motherfuckers.
That's gonna be y'all's clap back, okay?
You don't remember when that comedian remade that shit when Kirk Franklin had cussed his son out?
Yeah.
He's like, for all you motherfuckers who got raggedy ass, po ass sons like me, this is for you. Cuss his motherfucking ass.
So Tina, we're gonna start with you. So your situation is you walk in on your woman.
No, don't. I can't do that.
And
I can't.
Shut that shit down. Shut that shit
this
down.
is
Shut
the
shit
scenario.
down.
You walk in on your woman, and it is a Drew Hill situation where there's another man.
I'm going to jail. What are you talking about?
There's another man in y'all's bed.
Okay, we can't do this one. You got to pick something else. You got to pick something else.
We're not gonna be nice. So
No.
another.
You got to pick something else. You got to pick something else.
Okay.
gotta pick something.
Okay. I'll leave that. That's yours.
Yeah, that's hers.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta pick
So
something else.
you walk in on your girl, your man, and there's another man in y'all's bed.
I'm sorry, what?
Say again.
Excuse me, say what?
Excuse me, say what?
Come again, say what?
Cool.
All right.
On my sheets? Okay, cool.
On your sheets. You just bought them from Target, brand new. All right. And you walk in, and that's what you see. I need your polite clap back. On your mark.
No, wait. Give me moments.
So y'all that are just tuning in. So we have a situation when Williams was talking snap about Tabitha Brown. Tabitha Brown clapped back at her in a very religious, politically correct, you go low, I go high type way. We're gonna give scenarios. Our scenario that we have for Tina 2.0. I don't call it Tina 2.0. Miss Bettina. The situation we have for Bettina is she walks in and she sees her husband in bed with another man, and she walks in on that. What is your clap back? Ready, set, go.
Jail.
Yes, sir.
I'm not quite sure what's going on. And I completely understand that we may have grown apart. But I need you to gather your things and get you and your friend out of my bedroom. I wish y'all the best and hope that y'all don't part because you just threw your life away, your family away. And I want you to be blessed. But you got 10 minutes.
10 minutes
before I snap.
Yeah.
Thank you for releasing me from this lie.
and have a good
9:45. 9:45.
9:45.
Time's ticking.
Be blessed.
Amen, fella. Amen.
That's right.
He said, but she's a he. Say stop arguing. All right, trapped in the closet.
Yo,
nigga.
you want to know how that really would have went?
Rufus and Chuck. Is that what their name was? I'm trapped in the closet.
Put that ball light on.
I'll be back.
The game fucked up.
Tina, you that would have been a good one for you, Tina.
No, it would not.
You
It's very triggering. Relax.
Oh, if you walked in on your wife and a dude in the bed,
Relax.
it ain't gonna happen.
Why was it not triggering?
It ain't gonna happen.
Why was I not triggered?
I didn't say it wasn't gonna happen.
Oh, nigga, I know you. Nigga can't even look at your girl. Nigga say
We're just not doing that.
I'm like,
so
you can't even look at Tina,
I'm
girl.
like, I fucking know her. Like, on TV, I fucking know her.
Yes, the fuck you. Yeah, yes, Tina girl, it's me.
Them mugshots be fucked up, nigga. Like,
They let anybody come visit you that first 30 days. I got you.
Girl,
Do
let me
people-
tell you what happened.
like,
do
she
people commit crimes just fucked up? Like, nobody ever look in their mugshot like, nigga, you look fucked up in
Yeah.
that mugshot.
I like to see those pictures with niggas smiling like
Yeah, I'm gonna be in that whole cheese
And
like a
then
motherfucker.
That's me.
Put your hands down, sir.
I'm gonna make sure they get you some shower shoes.
I
I'll be
appreciate
like,
you.
nah, she's not in the gym. I got her.
all right,
I
Tina.
appreciate it.
So your
Can't wait
situation
for the day.
is you walk home, you're at home watching a movie, right?
You ain't got a car. Nigga said walking.
I know, goddamn. Bitch, I got a whip. The fuck?
Look, it hurt her fits. That's why she cheated on you. She
You ain't shit anyway.
She knows she got time. I was like, she got time.
Nah, nigga, Uber or word, nigga.
Nigga, that bus don't get here till about 10:13.
The bus.
So you're at the house, y'all are watching the movie. Her phone keeps on going off. She doesn't have the ring on, she has a little vibe thing on. She
So
goes
she's a fuck nigga too.
she goes,
And it's upside down like this. It's
It's
upside
turned
down.
over.
it's turned
On
over.
some fuck shit.
And then she goes to get some popcorn, goes to the bathroom. It again falls off the coffee table.
Mhm.
You pick it up and you see a bunch of missed messages. She has a notification on, so you see the messages, and it's from some dude talking about
Why is it a man?
Because that's what it is.
because it's gonna make it worse.
Wait, I just had to
Not doing it.
I just
Okay,
had to watch my
it's
video.
You're not doing
from
the. You're not doing the
Oh, it's
No, no,
with another man.
it's from another woman
That's fine.
saying how much she enjoyed lunch, and that she hopes she could see her again, and next time she'll make sure she lasts longer and have more time.
Okay.
That's what you walk in on. The polite clap back. Ready?
She gonna have a whole dynamite vest on, nigga.
Go.
I really hope nobody needs to get a hold of you.
Oh my god.
Your phone is in the garbage disposal. Your car is keyed.
There's nothing polite about this.
Your car is keyed, you know. I hope you didn't like me because I'm about to make you hate me. So you and this DVD player you done brought over here because this movie that you picked was old. Y'all got 30 seconds to get out this door.
Nigga, that ain't even 10 minutes.
Don't put your shoes on. They already outside.
Can I get an amen on a blessed day?
Go to hell.
You would put a phone in the garbage disposal?
On God.
Blend that bitch like a margarita.
I believe so. I believe her.
I'm
Tina,
still a woman.
Tina, your polite clapback is not polite at all.
Oh, I don't.
It had a polite
I'm a
tone.
very emotional person when it comes
a
to
polite
shit
tone.
like that.
It's a polite tone.
Yeah. I'm a very
You need to
emotional person when it
specify
comes to
next
stuff
time.
like that. Like my relationships is like that's my shit.
That's
Like,
your trigger.
that
You
is
need
my
to stay
trigger
single, 'cause you gonna go to
1000%.
prison.
No, I am, bro. I really am. I really
You don't need to
am.
be in a relationship.
Yeah.
That's fucking funny.
That's
No, yeah.
terrible.
No, yeah, that's the shit that sends me through the roof, bro.
Yeah, you should stop. Look, don't look for love.
Socially responsible podcast. This is Damien. This is side. What is it?
B-side.
The B side. I almost forgot how to bring in the B side of the show.
Damn, nigga.
I was over there struggling. My name is Damien, aka Maverick, the Devil's Advocate.
That's your boy KK. If you listen to side A, I'm the one that won't ruin your life if you do something bad to me.
Hey, y'all, it's Tina, and I'm gonna tear all your shit up.
I'm Bettina. I'm the delightful one.
And there you go. That is the baby of the group. As y'all know, if y'all listen to side A on episode 70, Hey 3 is not here with us today. But of course, she'll be back with us. So everyone say a big polite blessing for Hey 3. Because Tina, that shit was not cool. Your shit was not polite. You totally did not. You got an F. You did not do the assignment.
Nobody gonna miss you. Is that what you said?
No, I just said I hope nobody's trying to get a hold of you because your phone is in the garbage disposal.
She started it off with that, and
Yeah.
then at the end she said, "Go to hell."
Yeah.
You failed the assignment. That was not the
But she
assignment,
had a
Tina.
polite tone.
I didn't even curse.
It's baby steps.
Yeah, you failed the assignment.
You didn't have to curse when you started.
Tabitha Brown. I'm gonna kill
I knew it was
everything.
gonna be
You
a
know.
problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tina. Goddamn. All right. Anyway,
Bro, I'm telling you, that is literally like my tipping point. Like that's the shit that will make me go crazy.
get the call to action out.
I'm
See?
angry now. No,
She's
I'm just
still
playing. Hey, y'all watching on Facebook. We appreciate you watching on Facebook. Make sure you go ahead and slide on over to YouTube. And while you're there, hit the bell and subscribe to us. Also, make sure that you are following us on Apple Podcasts and you're subscribed on Podbean, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and Pandora. Also, make sure that you're following us on our socials, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok.
There you go. Tick, 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 tock. We're gonna have something that's gonna be cool pretty soon to where it's gonna have all of our socials up and you just go and just hit some buttons or something like that. But you know, y'all can fuck with us that way. So on this second half on the B side, this is where we have our real serious talk. We have let's bring him up. Let's bring him up. So we have a special individual out there from Houston, Texas. This is my dog, my ace, Jason. J.R. is his name. J.R. Wesley.
Hold on.
Yeah, we hear you, bro.
Yeah, don't call me JR.
Nah, I'm not gonna call you J.R. This is Jason Wesley. So Jason Wesley, he's watched the show. I known him for quite some time. Introduce yourself, tell everyone who you is, tell them where you at. Go to that thing where I said on your thing and just post it on your page to the YouTube. Get ready to do that. But
Good.
talk your shit.
Jason from Houston, y'all know me, no biggie.
Nobody know your ass nigga.
Hey, I mean, you know I've been on here before, no biggie.
Yeah. It's fucking with you. Go ahead.
What am I doing now? I forgot.
This nigga here, he high. So you have a podcast out there in Houston. Are you getting it started? Tell him about your podcast. What is the name? I love the name. Just because Tina's gonna.
It's called For the Streets podcast, exposing bad behavior by women.
Yeah.
If you hate women, just say that.
And that's the kind of cool thing about it. So me and him have conversations about Kevin Samuels all the time. He's a big fan of Kevin Samuels.
Just agree.
Huh?
So it's gonna be like a hidden camera, like you gonna be in bars and shit. Like I got this bitch. Like,
No, we just
Nah.
be asking random questions, but I mean,
to,
the way to answer the question, we're gonna decide if they for the streets.
Yeah.
oh my god! Hey, let me guess.
Hey, what's going down, bro?
Yes, sir.
I literally want to know what criteria for someone to be for the streets.
That's a good question.
Would be.
I got a list of them, but I'm not gonna give them.
Oh, you're afraid that I might tip off my gender?
No. He's not ready to release that information. He's not ready to release that information.
I don't
yet.
even say that.
No, but that's dope because women have this shit for us. So y'all are always, finding
Do
who
we
this.
have that shit for y'all?
Do we?
Yeah, y'all do.
Y'all
Y'all. Do
Y'all
y'all
be
not realize
bashing
how
us,
much
man. Y'all
shit y'all
bash.
talk about, man? Do y'all not realize how much the woman
I feel
genome?
like that shit goes both ways.
Yes.
It's just different. Like it's just
Oh,
like
it's different. That's a
Get
double
you a
standard.
good
shit.
No,
Yeah.
no, no, I mean,
He for the
like-
streets.
We don't want to.
for what?
And now, special episode is he for the streets too. Trust me.
But for the streets, meaning, I mean, I'm just a little taken
not-
back.
You're not relationship or marriage ready.
Oh, okay.
For the streets.
So ready
According to who?
or material.
Black youngster.
I just need to know. I need to know because Kevin Samuel just pretty much says has conversation with women and telling them they're not wife or relationship material. He doesn't
Yeah.
say ready. He doesn't even let them build up to being
Shook his head. No.
an individual.
I
that-
wouldn't quote him. I just came
Nah.
off.
Yeah, this is on shit. This is on shit.
Okay.
He just really. He's one of the people that got me on to Kevin Samuels.
He
and-
makes my skin crawl.
And I like Kevin Samuels. I'm not like most people that believe that follow him with everything he says. Jason has become a big stats guy, so he's not going to just say shit that he can't back up. Again, I'm not a big fan of stats.
Somebody turned him down at prom.
Nah, but I'm not a big stats guy. You know what I mean? And Jason, he's out there in Houston. He's doing well. He's thriving. So it's not like he's out there just. So it's interesting to see. You know what I mean? What he's gonna get from the pool of people out there, because Houston black folks are different from San Antonio.
So is he going to be interviewing? Oh, I should just be.
Ask him.
Jason,
What's good?
will you be interviewing? My name is Bettina. Are you going to be interviewing all races of women? Okay.
Yeah, he's shaking his head. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can see.
Well, there's a lot of people that listen
Okay.
on pod. Yeah.
I got like 5 installments. Like I'm gonna go out in the city here and asking the questions live. I'm gonna get a little YouTube channel. Hopefully turn it into some kind of game on YouTube. The answers that they say live.
Nah, I think that should be dope. It'd be fun. It'd be funny for the most part. But listen, so you have a lot of controversial topics. And that's kind of why I brought you on, because I like your take on shit. Again, I don't agree with everything Jason says, and we're not here to agree with each other and jack each other off. And I think he's very.
Excuse me?
And I think he's very. I always tell him I think he's very woman. Like fuck women. Like on
If
that
you
side.
hate
Anti-
women, just said that.
Like
You know-
anti-woman.
Yeah.
Because of you, I'm on some real fucking bitch shit.
like it just says y'all hold men accountable, or that's the conversation a lot of women have. He's on the side of holding women accountable. That's how I look at what he says. The way he says it doesn't always come off as nice and whatever as it should be. But again, it's not to be nice. It's to put that shit in your head and see what you think about it. So what topic do you have for us today, JJ?
Third name you done called him.
It's just Jay.
Hey, right? JJ.
I call Tina
He said
T.
it's dynamite, nigga. Shit. Look, hold up poster.
What you got for us, Jay?
You see the little chart I sent you?
Which chart? I saw with a bunch of lines. I was on the show, so I couldn't look at it yet. What was it about?
How most women want the same man, the same type of man.
And I look at it, it says top 10% of men, tall, attractive, rich, drive a luxury car. Is that
Nobody want my black ass? I'm short, bro.
so? Niggas that short, bro.
All old the motherfucker.
So is that? And I guess you have a chart and stats on that. So what do you want to talk about? What's your thought on that one?
I mean, I agree. I
You
think
think so?
most women want the same type of man. If most women, if they had their choice, they would take that type of man.
What do you think?
I don't. I am a woman and I can't speak for most women, so I don't see how he can.
Talk your shit.
I don't, and that's one thing when Kevin Samuels talks his shit and when he's talking about high value and it's these criterias, I don't agree for the simple fact that everyone's definition of high value is different.
Definitely, and,
You know.
and I get that of course, when you're dating, you want somebody that's aesthetically pleasing, good to look at. Of course, this is the whole thing where you want somebody tall, dark, and handsome, but I prefer short men. I don't know if I drive a luxury car. Anybody can drive a luxury car. You can
Means
lease it.
nothing, yeah.
You can. I mean, that doesn't mean anything. It's a bunch of bums out here in luxury cars. That don't mean. I mean,
I think that, like, that statement is so broad. It's like saying, I don't want to go to Ruth Chris. I want McDonald's. It's like, why? Most people don't aspire to have the low end of shit.
Yeah.
Like if you can pick the type of person or thing that you want,
It's gonna be
you're
Idris,
gonna,
not Flavor Flav.
And
nobody said I need Flav.
That nigga
Yeah,
had
it's
20
not
bad ones though.
like, for example,
Wow.
I mean, like,
Fight
let's
for
be
his
real.
heart.
TV had 20 bad ones. Nigga, cut it out.
Let's just be, for example, point blank and period. I can't never apply for food stamps. They always say I make too much.
Mhm.
But best believe I got that PEBT for my kids when they get them out for the pandemic. And I slid that bitch. But I didn't turn it down. I didn't turn it down.
Like it was an American Express.
I need some groceries.
I didn't turn
Nothing.
it down. But I can't. I mean, I don't aspire to be on food stamps. But I didn't turn it down when I got it.
What do you think about this shit, Jay? Women and what they want.
I mean, so y'all don't think most women want the same man?
The same man. What do
Same
you
type.
think?
It's the same type of.
I don't agree with that at all.
Well, Tina said kind of like, yeah, but it's like when you think about what you want,
Yeah.
it's always going to be the best of the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, why wouldn't you want good things? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, how is that
A negative or
a
positive.
negative thing? Yeah. Like, to actually want something good.
You want somebody that is financially able to take care of you. You want somebody that is good to look at. The car thing, I'm not really.
That's just a sign
Yeah.
of financial stability.
Yeah.
Which just means you have a
or-
lot of money. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, it is what I mean. I know a lot of motherfuckers that got a brand new car and making
that part.
$900 car payments. and
So-
they can't.
Jesus Christ.
What's his
But-
name?
I'm just a lot of men, a lot of men.
So what do you think about it though, Jay? Like do you think is that a good thing, bad thing? What do you think those numbers show? The chart you said show.
I mean, it's a bad thing just because I mean, there's not that many men out here making that type of money that are tall, that are. I mean, you know the normal stuff. There's not that many men making that much money, so it's like
Not a lot of tall men either, because I guess the average height of a man was like 5'11", 6 foot.
5'11" I thought.
5'9".
5'9", there you go. The average
Now
the
that's
average
short.
height of a man
That's taller than me.
is 5'9", you know what I mean? But the average height of a woman was what, 5'4" or some shit like that?
That's me.
Yeah. So I mean
Why you want a nigga 6'2"?
I mean, that's biology.
but I think 6'2" is just tall as shit.
I mean,
It's a small percentage of guys that are 6'2". It's not a
and
lot
when
of
their kids go to the NFL and the NBA, I was like, they out here breeding athletes.
because I think niggas with 6'2" just got big dicks, and
Nah,
that's
my-
it. That's why.
My son's 6'4" in the room.
Huh. So Jason, you had a post on Ask Somebody, and this shit threw a monkey wrench at her. Like she had no idea how to answer the question. It was a question that said the 5 things you had and rate them in order of priority, and it was looks, personality,
Penis.
money, a big dick, and what was the fifth one?
Oh, damn it! I was just hold on.
How would you rate that?
I seen that post in the group.
What
Yeah.
is it? You say looks.
So looks, personality, big dick, money,
Wow.
and loyalty.
Loyalty.
Loyalty was the fifth one.
Those are all the things that a woman is looking for.
No.
Rate them.
Rate them. Your priority.
Oh, rate them.
One meaning the most important.
You can rate 4.
5.
Why? Because I get to choose my dick size.
Dick size, money, looks, loyalty, and personality.
Yeah. What would you rate?
My first one would be loyalty.
Loyalty is 1 for you.
Mhm.
What's number 2?
Number 2 would be
Why is loyalty number 1 to you?
because it's
Outside of the obvious, why is it?
yeah, I don't know. Is this loyalty is so few and far between now with
Mhm.
everything just everybody just always want to be like pick me and they want that attention. It's just really for somebody to just stick it out and stick with you and just be that person that you can depend on. That's a big thing for me.
So you feel that with loyalty being so rare, you would waste a priority on loyalty?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your next one?
My next one would probably be the dick.
That high.
Shallow.
Shallow as fuck.
Shallow.
Is this pretty consistent with what you people are saying to you, Jason, on your post?
Because
I'll tell
also,
you. I'll tell you when they get
Okay. Go ahead.
loyal dick is hard to find.
Fair enough.
I was like,
I heard good dick is hard to find.
what'd you say?
I heard good dick is hard to find.
I mean,
An orgasm is hard to find.
if it's loyal is good, I'm good with that.
What's your next one?
I mean,
She only care about the rest if you're loyal and you got good dick.
the third one would be personality.
Personality. And fourth?
What was it? Fifth?
Looks.
Oh,
And money, right?
Looks and
are
money.
The last two.
let's see. Looks between looks and money. I'll take money.
Over looks.
Mhm.
Ugly niggas aren't loyal. So
The ugly nigga cheated on you though.
That whole ass nigga did
Broke that
cheat on me.
ugly nigga.
That's why he had them ugly ass kids.
Shout out to the ugly nigga.
I told y'all talking about it. I see that nigga at HEB and went on this. I was like, and I saw his kids. I was like, in there, and won't he do it?
that's fucking
My
funny.
fucking kids was ugly. I was like, you.
Oh my fucking god!
What is your
This
what,
nigga is my spirit animal. Oh god!
I was like, there go that ugly ass nigga.
I be
There go his
calling kids
ugly
ugly
ass
all the
kids.
time.
I never call
Stupid.
kids.
Move your
ugly.
little
I'm not
ugly
having
ass-
anymore.
Look, your
I'm-
ugly kids out the way.
Shop closed. All y'all little bastards is ugly.
Let me get them green beans off of the little ugly.
I call them
motherfucker.
bad. I don't know.
Bad
I
is
can't call a
synonymous.
kid ugly, man.
Tina, what is your 5?
I call a kid ugly.
What's
in a
your
heartbeat.
14?
Yeah, what's your 4?
What's your 14?
Damn, we could.
Dick
say
is
it.
5. Okay, let's go. What's your 4?
Good dick is 5.
Loyalty is probably 1. Personality probably 2. Looks would be 3. Money 4. Dick obviously is going to be 5.
So what
No,
is
loyal broke dude.
yeah.
Yes.
I have a fucking job. I don't.
I can take care.
I'm just asking.
I don't
I've been
need nobody
doing
to
it.
take care of me.
That's what they said. What did your actually real quick?
A nigga can lose his job. You know, motherfuckers lost their job in the pandemic and couldn't take care of bitches.
At least he can fuck me.
I was like,
That's the least you can do, nigga.
at least we could quarantine together. I gotta be able to pay my own shit.
Yeah.
What did they say out there in Houston, man, on the list?
On the post, it was mostly loyalty, and money was towards the end.
So it's pretty consistent. Okay.
I mean, women are out here doing their thing. We taking care of ourselves.
But then y'all talk about niggas broke though.
If y'all broke, y'all broke. That's
If
if we
you're-
can't take care of ourselves.
Well, that's the thing though.
I think
A lot of women will date a broke nigga and have no problem with it.
But that's what I'm saying. This is the thing. We don't mind if you bring something to the table, but we don't want to have to keep bringing shit to the table in the table.
Shallow, nigga.
The rose and the money.
I was like,
I'm
saying.
shallow, man. I'm sitting there thinking like if it was reversed.
Like,
What is yours? What is your 5?
money first, nigga. Shit.
Really?
Yeah, money matters. Money matters.
I'm not fucking talking to no broke female, dog. Like it's out the question.
A broke what?
female.
Female. Nigga, you heard what the fuck I said, nigga?
My nigga.
I said what the fuck I said.
This grandpa ass nigga over here trying to motherfucker. Nah, just playing. Granddaddy ass nigga.
Money,
Pow pow.
personality, Good pussy, looks, loyalty.
That boy said
Looks.
good.
Yeah, mine is looks is top for me. Like I need somebody that I'm
You
attracted.
said money first?
Who
This
me?
nigga
I
go-
said money, nigga.
This nigga gonna end up
Oh,
with a
really?
beautiful ass psychopath.
I said money first.
For him. Yeah.
So you looking for somebody to take care of you? I feel you. Fool.
He already said that
I've
shit.
been saying that. Nigga. I like them whole. I like them whole 63 getting ready to retire. Got to cash these checks, baby.
Disability.
And not disability. Nah.
Retired military.
Like grown kids and shit.
Yeah. My shit is looks is number one on my list. And that's because if I'm not attracted to you, the chance of any idea of loyalty or anything out of that is going to be kind of slim to none.
That shit go away.
Wow.
But
yeah, looks are fleeting.
no, but again, what I am attracted to.
This
Like,
is something that you're gonna be with forever.
yeah, you know what I mean? So like I'm not talking about like I want to Beyonce for the rest of my life.
Oh.
I need her
I
to be
do.
aesthetically pleasing to me. You know what I mean?
Understood.
So my standard of look, right?
Yeah.
So look is going to be kind of number one. Good pussy. When it comes to good pussy, like I've always said, I feel like men have a bigger say in if good pussy is good pussy, in my
No
opinion.
such thing as bad pee.
It's really not.
Unless
I
it's
think-
smell. Unless it's
Okay.
I think you're falling in love with the words as a like good sex,
Yeah.
not good pussy. Because yes, what feels good to you might not feel good to Kay. Could be some different shit.
Good pussy is on the bottom of my
Yeah,
list.
it's good
Yeah.
dick, but not good pussy.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Good pussy's on the bottom of my
It's a
list.
bad dick. Oh, yeah.
man,
So
brother.
what'd you say?
So the man will probably get that nut regardless.
Yeah,
I
we're
be saying that
we're
shit all the
nutting-
time.
We're gonna nut in it.
Women are
Yeah.
not having
Yeah.
orgasms out here.
So good pussy's on the bottom of my list.
I mean, I do, but I don't
Self pub, huh?
Look, son.
The hood
I don't think I can
take care of my
What's next?
slide. So what is it? Looks, personality would be. Loyalty is something that like is also on the bottom of my list, to be honest with you as well.
What?
That shit way at the bottom of my list.
What?
What?
Loyalty was last.
Yeah, loyalty. It'll be looks, probably personality, money, loyalty, then pussy.
Okay.
I picked money first because $1 million look better than Rihanna. So
I get that.
What did yours? Hold on, go ahead.
But y'all do know that y'all are saying that she has to have money. It has nothing to do with y'all.
No.
yeah, I know that.
Okay.
He knows.
That's why I said he said money first. Yeah.
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 And he knows that. But
Like I said I would never mess with
No
a
matter
broke
if
girl.
she share it or not, she could be a stingy bitch.
They could look like Kelly Rowland.
Period.
She can roll like
Like-
Kelly Rowland or Megan Good.
No,
Or a bitch
no,
make
no, no, no,
18,000.
no.
I can't do it.
She still may be a rich bitch, but be like, we're out.
let's be
Still gotta
realistic.
pay.
That's not what it is.
Oh no, that ain't gonna happen, nigga. I'm running that.
Yeah,
nigga.
that's not realistic. That's not realistic.
I'm running that.
How is
nigga.
that not realistic?
In the conversation, let's money is talking about money to the
So
relationship.
she's a dummy.
Sex to
I'm
the
not understanding.
relationship. Personality to the relationship. It's all about,
Take care of her?
you know.
Nigga, no.
But yeah. So that's mine. Jason, what is yours? Does mine not make sense? Like I want someone that I'm attracted to, someone that I can kick it with, and someone that has some kind of. When it comes to loyalty, like again, I'm the type of person that I don't expect people to be perfect, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like if you're doing what the fuck you're supposed to be doing as a man, then like shit is gonna be good. But like I've always
holler at your girl.
I've always told you like cheating is a conversation way from getting fixed. I'm not the type of person if you cheat on me, I'm done with you forever.
Oh,
That's not me though.
Wow.
interesting.
You know what I mean? We've said
A
that before.
relationship or a marriage?
Either one, a relationship, a marriage. From what I just
Girl, you know, you stay.
what'd you say?
No, a relationship and a marriage are different. If you're engaged, you're not married yet. That's why it's still a relationship.
Totally joking. What were you saying, Jay?
He said, "Would you stay?"
He was puzzled because he said you would stay if somebody's cheating on you.
If someone cheated on me,
A woman.
What- if a woman, nigga, if
Nigga, you got me and I ain't cheating on you.
these niggas ain't loyal. Now,
Nigga,
if
butthole is trash.
Oh, loose booty.
nigga booty hole stank like a
Nigga,
motherfucker.
butthole is trash.
Hey, y'all throwing bunkies as throwing bunkies.
Shit, chill out. Just if a woman cheated on me, if my wife cheated on me, would I stay in the relationship? It depends how that conversation goes. Would I just leave her automatically?
What do you
No.
mean? What conversation? She cheated.
but there's a
It's
conversation
not as
behind
easy
it.
as that.
If
my wife cheated on me,
if
We know you killed everybody in the house. Nigga.
yeah,
do
we
they
know.
have relationships in hell? Because we both going.
No, but that's
Everybody's
the thing.
gotta die.
I personally think I'm not like when we could talk about loyalty all we want to, but I also feel like most people fucking cheat. I don't think that
Excuse me.
people are loyal.
I believe that too.
Like, I don't think like we can talk about how much we want loyalty, but when I think about loyalty and the amount of it that exists, I don't think it's something that's fathomable.
Where did it
You,
go?
you said that right.
Yeah,
Don't
you said
second
about
guess
it.
yourself.
No, my headphones died
Oh.
somewhere now. But I don't think it's something that's fathomable, so to speak. So it's like I don't look at it like that. I don't value loyalty over everything else. That's just me though.
Me personally getting cheated on, I can't do it because I'm not gonna forget the shit. You know what I'm saying? You supposed
I'm
to
out.
take somebody back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be petty.
Yeah, you supposed to take
Yeah,
somebody.
I'm
I'm like,
I don't.
I be bringing, you bring that shit up, bitch.
And
And this nigga go. It ain't gonna work for me.
And see, my whole thing with loyalty is that it's something that you have to practice at doing. But monogamy is something that I don't believe in monogamy as a part of. You just can be with one person.
We're gonna talk about this. We're gonna bring it up. What is it? Poly relationships? We're gonna talk about this on the show.
But that's what I'm saying. Just being with one person, just having that relationship, that's something that you have to work out every day. I just don't think innately it's something in human beings.
It's not.
It's just, I mean, that's why I say loyalty, because that's some shit you got to work at every day, every day.
But
Like,
that's why I don't value, because I
I'm
don't
Mexican.
think it's something.
I be working.
I don't, and that's why I don't think it's
and that's
that's why I don't value it for the simple
it's not
fact
a big,
because
it's not the big to me. And and I've been cheated on before, and I haven't just
by ugly nigga.
I left
God
his ass.
damn, sis.
I
Hey,
left-
I
I
want
left-
you to stop telling that story.
I left.
Too late.
him.
Hey, I wouldn't tell nobody.
I wish I
want
wish-
better for
look,
you.
look, I wanted better for myself. I was dating him because I knew he wasn't going to cheat. I was 8.
We just
I-
talked about this.
I
How
was so,
ugly is hey, how ugly is ugly?
let me tell you this. I was so concrete in this shit. I was like, this nigga phone would ring and I'd give it to him. I was like-
We have the signs behind ugly niggas.
Look, let me tell you this.
They're
I
the
was
worst.
like, I felt so safe. I was safe.
She said this nigga phone rang.
Okay, so the woman he cheated with, what she look like?
I was like, what did the lady look like? What the
Was
girl
she
look-
ugly too?
I don't.
That's even worse.
know.
Look
Don't
true.
talk-
Look true. Look true.
She want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about that.
I understand,
my
sis.
bad.
She's triggered.
I mean, it's,
Fuck that
it
nigga.
still hurt here. It still hurt here.
I understand.
What?
But-
Recent? It's recent.
Nah.
That's why she was off Facebook for 3
Nah,
years.
fuck that. I mean, I ain't gonna let it. I ain't gonna
She had to
let
regroup.
it. I ain't gonna let that nigga hurt me in my
That nigga said that's what you was on
in my
Facebook.
mature age.
Is that what you on Facebook?
Fuck nah.
She had to regroup. She had to figure some
Fuck
shit
nah.
out.
Fuck
Oh,
nah.
fuck no.
Fuck that shit.
What's your reason? What's your order, Jason?
What?
What's your order? Your 5
Oh.
order priorities.
Hey, off topic. White people, y'all got 2 days with these fireworks. All right.
What?
What is
White people, y'all got 2 days with these fireworks. Them niggas popping July 15th. They be at that pump.
There's white people popping fireworks by you?
Right
Is
now?
it, is it legal in your county?
It's legal everywhere.
It's legal in your county?
But I mean, it's weird because you can go 2 lights and it won't be legal. So,
I'll drive over there and call the police on.
This nigga
I'm
here.
like,
so my list, my
What's
list
your
is,
5?
good putty, personality, money, well, loyalty, money.
What's your first one?
Good pussy.
good pussy.
Okay, good pussy.
Yeah, good pussy and looks are interchangeable.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
it works hand in hand.
Fair enough.
But okay, so if she had good pussy and was ugly,
I wouldn't gal her. She'll get smashed.
It
He wouldn't
still
what?
counts
He wouldn't
if
yell
she's
her.
ugly. That's still a number.
yeah,
Ugly girls
I
got
mean, niggas don't care about numbers.
ugly girls. What?
See,
good putty too.
I take the ugly with the money, not the ugly with the good pussy.
I can't do it.
I need the ugly money.
Because as soon as
I'm
you piss me
tired.
off,
I be tired.
bitch, you ugly. What is you talking
I swear
about?
to God, that's the first thing coming out their mouth.
You ugly motherfucker. Yeah.
First, I swear to God, that's the first thing I said to that nigga. You ugly motherfucker.
Where'd you meet him at? This ugly guy.
What? We went to school together.
Oh shit!
He was on her messenger on Facebook.
We was,
Wait. So you
Hey, cleaning the fuck out of her.
knew him already? Double back?
you said what?
You double back? You already knew him?
No, I already know. No, I knew him. That's where I met him. I met him in school.
Did you used to date him prior? No.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
No, they met in college.
Okay.
No, I only let the.
Shit,
Y'all
you said you
gonna
like to
nigga
double
was
back.
here-
I'm
nigga
making
was here
sure.
before.
I didn't double back to that nigga.
I'm
I wish
making
I
sure.
would drop my fucking clothes on the side of his bed again.
Triggered.
I'll be back.
She's triggered.
Nigga,
Knock it out. I'll be back.
She's hurt. Hey, she's hurt, bro.
do he live here in town?
Yeah, he live here.
Man, let's go fuck that.
Hey, what's the other guy doing?
That's
Yeah.
a long time ago, man. Y'all let that shit go, man.
Nah, you know I'm ready to ride. I got a little bail money.
That's funny.
Fuck out of here.
That's funny.
Did you see
Oh.
the meme everybody's mad about today?
What?
Which one?
You post some bullshit again?
I love seeing women that curve me having gender reveals alone. Congrats.
Oh my god, that is so
shit.
toxic. That is so toxic, but that's funny. That's pretty funny.
That's fucked up.
That is fucked up.
I don't know why I like that shit so much.
I know a couple of them, and I'm laughing at that shit right now. I'm like, where's the man in this relationship?
I'm only laughing at the meme. I'm not laughing at people's misfortune.
What? What'd you say?
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen
I haven't
that
seen any
alone.
gender-
I've always seen.
I'll show you. I'll go on my IG right now. I'll show you exactly who I'm talking about.
I think gender reels are fucking stupid anyway.
I agree.
Thank you.
I hate
Yeah.
that shit.
I was like, this how
You're
the
doing
fucking
too much on their gender reveal.
I thought that shit like, what we gonna do?
I was like, you
Not
we ain't
even-
doing both.
you want like you can't have
Pick
two
one.
parties.
Not
That's
even
too
that,
expensive.
but all these childish ass motherfuckers that stomping off and shit because they're having girls, nigga.
Yeah.
That's why the world we live in is fucked up.
What do you mean? Oh,
Nobody
yeah.
I've been
gives a
telling
shit.
people,
Like
man,
that shit is trash.
And they're raising bullshit ass men.
And you're
It's easier
raising
to raise
bullshit
bullshit
ass
ass
men.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't even deal with y'all, and I'm sick of y'all.
Jason
niggas.
was
Nah,
talking.
not
Jason,
even.
Jason
You
was
out here
talking
having a
about.
baby, you got nugget earrings on, nigga. You don't deserve the son.
Hold on.
I was like, shut your ass up and take that little girl and
Hey,
raise her to be a queen.
Jason.
what up?
Jason said some shit about little nigga. So
This nigga said nugget earrings.
They still sell that shit?
And
Flea
they out here
market or
wearing
something.
strong.
Do they?
so
Like, shaped like Africa?
this nigga.
Is that what they be shaped like?
That's what they say.
Just
I've never
bullshit.
been up close enough to any to see. I'm a classy broad.
I'm a classy broad. So remember you were saying how everyone stole y'all catalytic converters,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
Oh,
so
Houston got hit.
Hey,
That's
hey, shit going down here in Houston is ridiculous.
Bro, our warehouse in Houston is 24 hours. They
Mhm.
got a nigga on a 24-hour watch. Like, nigga, you can't even hear this shit. Nigga, like, say, if you ain't looking out a bay door, you're not gonna see this shit. Them motherfuckers, I got the work started my truck. That motherfucker sounded like a motorcycle. I'm like, God damn, I go to the next one. Like, I got called 911, dog.
but Jason said a post about that shit, and he said, "What did you say about them boys, Jason?" And everyone got pissed off. About
But no, I didn't post it. I should have.
it. You should have.
I was like, single mothers, come get your boys for real.
Stealing all the catalytic converters.
Yes, I guarantee.
She get it.
I get it.
I
It's
guarantee you.
truth to that.
Is it?
It's truth to
Please
that.
Single
elaborate.
moms raising thieves? Is
It's-
that what we're
it's-
saying?
it's-
No, not these, but they're not supervised. They don't have any leadership.
Oh,
Not having
okay.
that male role
Oh,
model
so-
in
yeah.
their life.
Okay.
Not
Because
having
that's
that
our
male.
fault, right?
Huh?
Because that's
I
our
didn't
fault.
I didn't
If
say that.
you're not
I mean, that's what the statement was. Single mom, come get your boys, not deadbeat fathers, come get your kids.
he ain't gonna come get him though.
Talk that shit.
I was like, I'm just
You know
saying.
where the nigga at.
Yeah,
I mean,
he gonna-
when
Come
you
get your son. What son?
Yeah.
who?
Where he at?
I mean,
That's your son.
He has your name. He got my name.
Yeah, that's your son that stole that shit. Go get that nigga
we
out
got
of jail.
niggas out here. We got little boys out here getting big, but getting big for who? You gonna come by, rustle his hair, throw the old pigskin around with him, or are we just gonna be out here making comments?
I'm just saying, at some point, and this is something that my mom kind of did that helped me out. She
gotta have positive.
brought a positive male in my life, my uncle. So again, like if it doesn't work out, relationships don't work out sometimes. And sometimes niggas dip off, which should never fucking happen.
Should never happen.
But it does. We understand the truth behind that. You still have a role as a parent to provide everything that child needs, not just be bitter because this
Yeah.
nigga ain't around.
But and I get that completely. But you know who I blame for when men don't take care of their kids? I blame y'all. I blame
Why
the
you pointing
friends.
No,
Fuck that
I
shit.
blame the friends that sit around with the niggas that know they don't take care of
I
their kids.
don't hang with no
Yeah.
dude that don't take care of
I
his
blame-
kids.
And you shouldn't.
I don't hang with no
You can't-
nigga that
you
don't
really-
take care of his
First
kids.
of all,
I do. I
You're
see it
too
all the
good a
time.
father to do
I don't
that.
even run around cry.
Yeah.
you can't do
If
that.
you and I get there's a lot of bitter women out here because I have a couple of friends that are bitter, and I stopped fucking with them because I was like, you gonna call him for money but not let him see his child? That's some fucked up shit. And
You can't blame other men for that.
oh,
You-
I definitely do.
because,
it's a village.
I mean, the
if you
thing
gonna
is,
hang with the nigga and fuck some hoes and go to the club with them, and you know he don't take care of his baby, I wish I would let a motherfucker be in my company.
you can give advice to people that'll better them and help them out.
and you can also break off that friendship.
No, you can.
He doesn't believe in burning bridges, girl.
No.
What?
I'm no, not with somebody that does, I don't benefit from at all. That's a whole different conversation. Like, you're an ass,
I'm
but
just saying. I'm a torch that mother.
I mean,
Fuck that bridge.
but I also blame women that date men that know they have kids and they don't say anything about those kids they have, but they spend all their time with them. So forth. It's a whole circle of situations that we can make these men be accountable for taking care of their kids.
no, and I agree. But to sit here and blame, like, I don't know. I get what you're saying, holding people, your friends accountable. So I totally understand what you're saying about that, but it's not as easy as it looks. There's women.
yeah, it is.
Swear to God, it is. I've cut off 2 friends because they were trash.
She was gonna say
moms.
2 bitches.
Yeah, I was like, because they were trash moms.
No, but cutting
I
them
was like,
off.
As you should.
But cutting them off is one thing. But when you cut them off, did that make them a better mother?
No, but it made
That's
it
my
not her
point.
That's what I'm
Just
saying.
don't
But
want to
I
be
had a
affiliated with the shit.
It's not her problem.
I had conversations with those individuals and
Uh-huh.
told them, hey, you know, this is not okay. You shouldn't do this. Shouldn't do that. Why don't you take care of this first? I pointed out things that she should have been doing as a mother. Like,
But how is cutting your friendship off with that person making? Because the reason why you don't, just hear me out real quick, just so I could get understanding. You have someone who is not a good mother, right?
and maybe I should say didn't cut her off, but loved her from afar.
Well, no, let me finish. You have a friend that's not a good mother, right?
Mhm.
The whole goal that you're talking about, it takes a community to help people out, is to make her a better mother, right?
No, it's not.
No, this is what she's saying.
No,
Oh, okay.
Listen,
Because
listen.
her.
Hold on.
I got you.
Let me
got you.
finish. So your goal is to make this person a better mother. That's what you want out of her, not for yourself, not for her, but for her children, which is a very noble thing. I like that. And Tina hates that I'm like that, but I like that, right? So then if you cut off your friendship with that woman, right, is you cutting off that friendship with her going to make her a better mother? Yes or no?
It's not
Okay.
gonna make her better.
So
mother.
by taking that friendship away from her, like, what are you really doing?
Nothing, but I'm separating myself from the
Don't
situation I
be
know
affiliated
Mhm.
with.
that I can't help. Now, do I still look out for that little boy, or do I still talk to those kids? Yeah, I do.
Okay.
They can still call me and ask me for anything.
But
And
Can
I'm
you
not.
name
And,
somebody that don't
and
take
I
care of
don't-
their kids?
and when I say cut off, I mean that I don't spend a mass amount of time with that individual the way I did, because I just can't fathom the idea of somebody not putting their kids first.
I can't hang out with that person in certain capacities. I have friends. I can't date a woman who's a bad mother. That's no.
DC, we know people.
I have friends that are bad fathers. My bad, Jason.
Go ahead, Jay.
Say it again.
DC, we know people.
Yeah.
Some of our teammates. So,
Yeah. That are not all of our teammates are good fathers, right? And again, there's and I talk to them about it. I'll have this conversation, but as far as like just cutting them off, I don't think it benefits them at all by not being there
You can't-
around.
You can't
Yeah.
parent everybody, bro.
But I
Like
know,
you can't. You know what I mean? Like you can't help everyone if they're not trying to help themselves. Why are you wasting your time?
but how am I wasting my time for just being around? Like,
because you're fighting a uphill
no,
battle.
no, no. I'm not saying like when we hang out, we're not hanging out on some like let's
saying
go.
you deal with them in certain capacity.
Yeah, I deal with them in certain
Ain't
capacities.
no
period.
capacity for me.
And
bro.
I get it, but again, the cool thing about it is that at times they're gonna see what I'm doing. They're gonna see how I am. They're gonna be and like I'm the petty nigga that would be like, "Hey, you talk to your kid today?"
Exactly.
Or I'll be the type of nigga that, "Hey, let's go kick it, but I go give my daughter some shit real quick. Come ride with me."
Or I do the Happy Father's Day to no.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna just
No.
distance myself because me
Duck
taking
down a little,
myself, out of the equation isn't helping him nor the child, right? And but me being there, it is more beneficial than me not. That's how I look at it.
But if he's a bad father, you're just around the father, not the child.
You just got a shitty friend. You just got a friend that's a shitty person.
I have a lot of shitty friends.
That's
I
fucked
can't
up.
get
And I mean
that
that's the bad thing about it. And I think I saw a post that somebody put up and it said a lot of fathers out here reaping the benefits because they got solid ass mothers of their children, baby mamas.
Yeah.
Meaning that they look like good fathers because the moms are solid as fuck, doing everything that they're supposed to do.
Okay.
And I'm not saying that, and it's a different ways. And I'm not a man.
Okay.
So, and I'm not a father, but I am a mother, and I've been a single mother.
Mhm.
So I know it's just a different type of look, and it's a different type of way you move and what you do with your child. The things I do for my children
Mhm.
at all times is not the same that their fathers do for them. Are they bad fathers? No.
Mhm.
But because I do more, I still consider myself a single mother. If my child has to go to your house and pack a fucking toothbrush in a to-go bag,
God damn it.
that motherfucker's a guest.
I never
You
understood
don't
that.
do shit like that.
My kids got a whole room,
Exactly.
toothbrush,
That's a guess. If your kid got to pack up shit like they going to summer camp,
clothes. Why are you?
That's
Hey,
fucking
nigga, make sure you shit them Jordans back. Where the shoes at, nigga?
No, you're fucking
That's-
playing
that's-
for
No, that's
but
real.
you know
shit.
where I work at, so you
Yeah.
know what I buy my kids.
Yeah, that's
And for one of them to come
Some
back,
Walmart Spider-Man shoes on. Hey, hold on, Playboy.
that's real shit.
and
Hold
you
on.
send this little girl back over here with one
And I
Nike
make
again,
it-
my
yeah.
nigga.
And I make it a point because if I got some shit, my kids got some shit. I work too fucking hard, and I feel like the whole taking care of your kids and the child support issue and all that shit. And I think it was joint custody. You were talking about this on the show the other day.
Yeah.
I said joint custody is joint custody. It means the same shit I got at my house, you have at your house.
Yeah.
The same. If I got my kid 3 days a week, if I got to drop him off, you got to pick him up. You got to put in that same effort. That is being a parent.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I am the custodial parent. I am a single mom.
Yeah.
Just because you work and you don't put them every day. You said what?
Non-custodial parent here.
Okay.
I'm non-custodial.
Yeah, because
But I have
I
a
thought y'all had
50-50.
50-50.
Only one parent can be the custodial
but
parent.
y'all could have asked for joint custody.
We have joint custody. Only one parent can be the custodial parent.
I think y'all. Well, I don't know if that's in divorce court though.
We were
they
never
split
married.
it. Oh, okay.
Mm.
We were never married.
It's a different type of. It's a just
Once marriage is a different
it's a
situation.
different type of situation.
Yeah.
They can do joint. They can do joint custody where y'all neither one of y'all pay each other. Y'all just.
Well, neither one of us pay each other now. So what it is?
Okay.
But at the end of the day, one parent, regardless, has to be a custodial.
parent.
That's the address the child uses for school X, Y, and Z.
Okay,
so
this situation.
that's all
This
the
child is not in school yet.
That's all
Okay.
custodial is. All custodial means is that's the address that the child uses, and that's their school. That's their address.
Yeah.
Custodial has nothing to do with custody and percentage of income when it comes to child support.
So 6 months they live with the one parent, and 6 months that way they can. Or the situation I was talking about. That way both of them claim on taxes.
Now that's a that's
Yeah.
a different situation.
Yeah, that's a different situation.
When you're moving and living
yeah.
from but like our situation, like she can't move outside the county.
Without letting you know.
Yeah. So no, period. Like one county.
y'all had to go back to court.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Jay?
Period. Point blank.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I can't move. Well, the thing is, I can move outside, but that'd be some fuck shit.
But yeah,
Yeah.
you would be moving what you get. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just a different type of look when it comes from single moms and what we have to do. And I know fathers they're important. They need to be. But I mean, it's a lot of shit that goes on where y'all just be like bitter baby moms, women this, women that, this and that. And it's.
You talking about your situation?
No, I'm talking about women, period.
I
I don't have a conversation. It hasn't been a conversation I've had. I know within the last 10 years that a man has not had something negative to say about a woman when it comes to being a father. And
What do you mean?
Just well, she don't let me do this. She don't let me do that. It's all about what she won't let you do.
But what if that's a real thing though?
It is a real thing.
Like she's not like there's times where she's not allowing the man or the father to be the man or the father that his child needs. Like
And
that's a
as I
thing.
said, it's definitely those type of fuck situations. But I also have seen those same men press a bitch harder than they press the child support lawyer to go on a date with them or give some pussy than get to go to court.
But see, no. Those are bad situations,
Those
and
are not bad
I know
situations.
they
You
exist.
go hard for what you want to go hard for.
No. But those are like
God damn.
I want to believe, and I know this is false, so I'm just saying some bullshit. I want to believe that those situations aren't happening more than the inverse.
You want to, but that ain't the truth.
Like I
don't
want
think,
to,
bro.
like I really believe that there's more men taking care of their kids
That's
than
right.
there are men not taking care of their kids. It's just like, but the negativity bias, you're gonna hear the negative shit is gonna hit you more. Like you have a bad experience at a restaurant, you've been there 100 times, they served you bad one time, all of a sudden that restaurant fucking sucks. It's not worth your time no more because of the one time they did bad out of the 99 they did good. So again, I understand what you're saying. I hear it. I'm not saying you're wrong.
Let me give you a
saying,
scenario. I teach high school. I've had 60 conferences this year for students. Roughly about 60, 65, 11th, 12th grade. I have had maybe 5 conferences that have had fathers in them.
Okay.
Every time I asked a kid, well, do you want me to call your mom or your dad? Oh, I don't live with my dad. I said, well, I can still call him. Well, I don't talk to my dad. He wouldn't come up here anyway.
Mhm.
If I talk to the mom, she'll say the same thing. It always leads into, well, I wish his dad would do more. I wish his dad would do more. That is the most heartbreaking thing in the world to have to deal with.
You're at Title I school, huh?
Yeah.
It's another conversation, but
Yeah, but it's a real conversation.
no, I get it, but you have to understand, like your demographic, poverty type situations is different from if you're in a neighborhood school.
Yeah, I get that. I get that, but
But that's where the good part is coming from, though. So that all those are bad, but
poor
you have
kids,
a lot of.
poor kids want dads too.
I never want to laugh at that. Oh my god!
I was like,
Episode title.
Poor kids.
Yeah.
poor
Title.
kids want dads too. I was like, I'm just putting it out there.
Someone text that to me. Poor kids want
It's-
dads. Too. That's
It's not a lot of dads around, man.
It's
Y'all-
not
I've
now.
Y'all
Like,
know women?
I've been in youth sports for like the last 18 years. Oh, go ahead.
What'd you say, Jay?
Oh, are we putting any accountability on the woman for picking the wrong man?
I hate that conversation.
No, but
Jason.
they wasn't the wrong
So
man
let me
when
give
they
my
chose him.
testimony. Let me give my testimony, sir.
I hate that question, Jason.
Go ahead.
Yeah. It's not a great question. Met a guy at church. No bullshit. Met
And
a
it
guy
goes-
at church. Huh?
Go ahead.
Met a guy at church. Met his family at the church. Great. Fantastic. Cool. Honor roll student. Fantastic. Athlete. Great. College athlete. Great. His motherfucking representative was top the fuck notch. Had a kid by him. Ain't seen a nigga in a minute. It fucking happens, bro. Everybody meets the fucking representative. So it's not about picking a nigga who already ain't taking care of his kids. It's not no shit like that. It's not picking someone who's exhibiting those red flags that
put
we're
none on the person. We put none on them.
Come again?
We put none on the person that's picking a man or a woman.
No, we politicians out here, man. We tell
We're
them
putting
what
what?
they wanna hear. We
I
get to
still
vote.
didn't understand what he said.
we didn't put
You
nothing on ourselves for picking an individual.
Nah.
I don't.
For picking an individual who was
Sold
doing
you something
something
that you
positive with,
Yeah.
like
but see, I don't. I
niggas
don't.
sell dreams every day,
Yeah.
D.
I don't think.
Sleep on them.
I don't think it's about selling dreams, right? And get me if I'm wrong.
Nigga is crazy.
I don't think it's necessarily about selling dreams. I think it's more about I don't think it's fair to put a failure of a relationship on just one party, right?
It's not even a failure of a relationship.
but
I really could have cared less at whether or not we
Take
stayed in a
care of your
relationship.
seed.
It's about taking care of your child. That's literally all it's about.
No, I get it. But when now
I would
taking
have
care,
little man packed up. Just come by. Like
that's now that's
drive the car up.
Ride by,
No, but
ride
I'm-
by and look at the nigga.
Look.
but I,
Touch him his hair. Like, do stop. Shit.
and then
Who's he getting big for?
so I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this.
The fuck?
So I'm gonna say this. There's been time, like we talked about earlier, not me per se, but there's situations where I had friends that were in situations with the mother of their child, and their mother of their child made situations so difficult to where they're like, fuck her and the child.
Go to court.
Right? But no, I get it. And then there's situations where KK has joked about several times. Well, there's niggas out here that are way better stepdaddies than they are biological fathers. So when you see something like that, I always
It's easy
think
to walk away from that.
no, I always think like, why is he such a good parent here and a bad parent there? So it always makes me think like, what happened? There's more to the
There's
story.
no responsibility.
There's no
He can fuck.
responsibility.
I can fucking come in and pick up a shift and then trade off if I don't want to fucking work it again.
But see, as you say that, like when you marry someone and then you're that good stepfather, like for instance, KK. Hold on, real quick. Like KK, for instance, he is
dads. This is the thing. When they're in the fucking house, it's great.
yeah.
It's when they get out of the house, out of sight, out of mind.
but don't you think sometimes, and this is an honest question, don't you think sometimes women make it very fucking difficult for a man to be a father?
Yes, it's
It would be cool.
yes, I get it. That is very fucking difficult because guess what? Someone pissed the bed last
that
night
blunt
at
down, big fella.
2:00 in the morning, and I had to get up and clean it by my motherfucking self. So yeah, I'm a little irritated at 6 when I got to get up and go to work.
Yeah.
What was her father doing? Sleep, probably laid up making another baby. I don't know what the fuck he was doing, but I'm tired. My eyes are bloodshot red. I got to bleach the mattress because it smell like piss. There's a lot going on in my soul.
But what does that have to do with allowing a father to be there for his kids as he feels he needs to
This
be?
is the thing. It's not
As
all
he
about.
feels he needs to be.
Yeah.
It's not the thing. It's not about.
You know what I'm trying to say? We can
allow-
make fun of the words
That's what
that I
I'm
use.
saying.
No,
It's
I'm
not
asking.
allowing y'all to do something. It's not about allowing. How much effort are y'all actually putting in to do it?
I've known situations, and again, I deal with women, right?
Mhm.
And you deal with men. So I know where you're coming from. You're talking about those women that are shitty, those fathers that are bad fathers. I know they exist, right? And I couldn't tell you if they exist more or less because I just don't deal with men like that. My circle is a lot of good fathers. The men in our family, like I've talked about, we're good fathers. Another conversation for the mothers, but the men in our family are really good. And my friends that have kids, my close friends, KK has become a close friend, and other
Y'all are
people,
good fathers.
good fathers. So I my sample size is very unrealistic. So I get, and you always say that, Tina. So I get when I say that. I deal with women though, and I have conversations with men, and they have said their side of the story, which is a lot of the times people don't get the man side of the story because men don't talk up, speak. We're too tough. We're not going to let it out.
Yeah.
But I don't think women also understand the responsibility that they have in making shit difficult. And all y'all say, well, it shouldn't be. You should do this. You should do that. And even when we try.
I agree with that because I've been in a relationship with a man that the woman just refused to let him have the child. Oh, you with that bitch. I don't want you to go. I don't want her over there.
This wasn't the ugly nigga, was it?
Fuck no. Fuck
Why,
him.
why is that a thing, though? Like, you know, if you with somebody and you break up, they gonna meet somebody else. Like, the kid gonna have to be around somebody else.
But it's easier for men to move on than it is for women because no woman want nobody around their kids like that.
I mean, don't no dude want no niggas around their babies, but
That's so cute.
Yeah, most niggas are shitty. But see, I don't know. I don't know the number behind that.
Most men don't have their kids like that.
What'd you say?
Most men don't have their kids like that.
Yeah, but I don't know the number behind that. But I know there's a lot of again, I date women. Women bring their kids around new relationships too fucking soon. Women,
I'm out here sounding like the coldest owl.
I get it, but again, your sample
Sound like an owl.
but no. But again, your sample size. I date women, right?
that's a red flag.
I know women that want to be around my kids, or that want to be around their kids way too early. And it's like I don't know you that good. Why are you? I've seen women on online dating sites who have their kids and pictures with them on online dating sites.
Hey, I can't stand that. I can't stand
You too, Jason. Right?
A little creepy. But I'm gonna tell you, the whole men having new people around the kid shit, I understand why it's frustrating for the mom though. You got the kid every other weekend, my nigga. You can't take a break from the pussy for a weekend.
But this is the thing. That woman is possibly part of his life. So just as he is,
They live together.
No,
If you're
Bitch can't go home?
every other weekend, I don't
well,
can't do it.
well, again, like I said, if that's someone that's part of your life, I don't know that specific situation, but there are situations where that woman is a big part of his life and day to day. Just because you're not married and living together, when it comes to relationships, he and her is also a big part of that relationship. So when it comes to his time, just as he introduces the man to family and friends, like this is also a loved one to him.
And this might be weird to me. When I started dating my ex,
Like y'all are mad because a man has a relationship and wants the girl to be a part of the
it's not about the relationship. It's not about that.
It's about the time
with your kids.
Yeah, with your kids. I started dating before I even introduced my ex's daughter to the new guy I was talking to. I made them talk first. I introduced my ex to the new dude. I was like, hey, he's gonna be around your daughter. I just want to be out of respect, so forth and so forth.
How do you feel about that?
I don't feel it.
No. How do you feel about you doing that? Like, should that be something? Do you think women do that a lot? How do you feel about that?
I don't think women do that a lot.
They don't.
But because the simple fact is this.
That's dope that you did it.
I don't trust anybody with my kids. And I mean, I know that he wouldn't touch it, but the point is I need him to know that, let me tell you this straight up. This is his daughter and he is in her life. Try it if you want to. It's gonna be hell to pay, but I want you to look in this man's eyes and let him know that you're gonna be around this daughter. And that's something that y'all need to work out.
That's something that was taken from me. And that's a whole nother conversation. But I think when it comes to having someone around your kids, I trust at this point, I trust the mother of my kids to make decisions pertaining to my child when I'm not around. Like I have to, right?
Yeah.
That's what co-parenting is. I can't be the supervisor of every decision made when I'm not around, right? Yeah. Just as I need her to trust me in decisions that I make when I'm with my child, who's around and who's not around.
Hard though.
No, I understand. Trust is a very hard thing to have. But if you don't have that in any relationship, you don't have a relationship.
But it's a lot of women out here that'll be good as gold with you, but treat your kids like shit.
Exactly. No, I get it. But
a big fact.
But listen, I'm making this. So if I see a woman that's around me,
for sure, my daughter's a bitch.
No.
How old is your daughter?
Bro,
12.
She's 12.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
She out here fucking lives up.
You're stupid.
In her mama's shadow.
Keep it real. I like it.
I be telling B, just drop off at the house. Go do your thing. Just drop back off at the house. I was like, don't let old girl be mean to my daughter.
The thing is,
I know she a straight bitch.
The thing is, like, if I'm around somebody,
she's a mama's child.
If I'm around somebody and she isn't fit for someone to be around my child, I won't let her be around my child. Again, that's me. Do I also understand? Huh?
You'll smash
her. Not around my child. Yeah. But do you also understand? I have a week on and week off. I'm just joking.
No, he's not.
It's only entertainment.
He's not.
So if I have, I understand most parents aren't like that. There's people that have shitty people around their kids to where you can't trust them around your kids when it's their week or whatever, right? So I'm not talking about those situations. We know how to handle
we're
those.
Only human.
Those are fucked up
my
situations.
stepson when I first met him.
This nigga is crazy.
I love it,
bro.
I didn't like my stepson.
Crazy.
Shit, it is what it is.
I was like, what the fuck is that?
What the fuck is that?
Is he ugly?
No.
I just feel my
He's super cute. But he did some weird shit. I was like, I don't want fucking weird kids. All of that. But I grew to like love him. He's 21 now. He's good.
What'd you say, Jason?
I had to stop dating women with multiple kids. Small.
Why? Multiple kids, multiple baby daddies.
Well, no, I mean, whatever. Just more than one kid.
That's fair.
Well, I mean, because you have to be a mother first, and I got that. So
yeah.
I was like, hey, you want to go do something? I'm up here at the basketball game. I'm like, I don't want to go no basketball game.
Trying to smoke and smack.
Nigga, go get you some nachos. Sit your ass down.
Who the fuck is inviting people?
Oh, no. I go to my own daughter's stuff, but no, KK. You support what you're talking about.
I was like,
you don't see no dads in the stands. You don't see no.
I've been in this shit for like 18 years, right?
17 for me.
At cheer, I be the only dad at that shit. I be
Goddamn
like, Dad,
right.
why the fuck am I here? Like,
I
do
what?
that.
Where
brother.
your daddy's at? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
because Kyla will have a fucking fit if I don't go to shit.
Come here.
And then, like, in the football stands,
Mhm.
I hate to say this, but if the kid ain't good, the daddy ain't there, though.
Yeah.
That's a
Nigga,
damn
if
shit.
your kid ain't scoring
that's Pop
touchdowns,
Warner.
them nigga daddies don't be at the game. Dog. I be like, stands full of fucking women.
Yeah.
Stands full of women in a few days. I'm just like,
Well, that's how it is. Is you're talking about teachers. When I show up to parent teacher
they
conferences,
don't come.
and when I'm at like PTA meetings and shit, I'm like the only dude around. And it's kind of cool because it's like, you know, they be trying to, you know, hey, who's that? So it's kind of, you know, it made me feel good about myself.
It's crazy what women think make you
Oh, Dad, it's
like
nice
you
to
a
see
good
you.
dad. Like, bitch, because I can't know a cheer practice.
A dad could do the bare minimum.
Because
You know-
the
you know-
fucking bar is in
I
hell.
be like, my daughter don't drive. I have to get her here. Like this, if she drove, I wouldn't come.
She's 12.
Like,
She need a ride.
Oh,
you come to all
you
the
put baby hair on her. You're the best dad ever.
Do you know?
You know what's so funny? We were at Costco. I was at Costco a couple of weeks ago with my daughter, and I bought him pizza, right? And my daughter was like, "Thanks for buying me pizza." I was like, "Motherfucker, you have to eat." And like the dude was like, "Oh, that's so sweet." I was like, "Nigga, she has to eat too."
The bare minimum.
The fucking bro.
bare
It's
minimum.
cr-
I'm
It's
telling
crazy.
you.
I used to pick Kyla up from school. I'm like, I get up at 12, so I'm gonna pick her up.
Yeah.
Dad, you come every day. I'm like, dude, daddies not pick their kids up from school.
Yeah.
Nigga,
Like,
no.
city dads out there.
No.
Bro, this shit is weird, nigga. Like,
Look.
this is attractive. Like,
I mean,
shit.
like the bare
bare
minimum. But it's not only it's not only the people on the outside, the kids too, when they're with their dad.
They noticed that shit too, yeah.
The
That shit is
kids,
whack.
But that's the thing,
bro.
like I'm a active dad.
And that's fine. I'm an active mom.
Yeah. But it's crazy. No,
My
no.
daughter's been with her father for every other summer we switch off. She's been with him for 3 weeks. I told her, I said, you need to come back to the house and do something. I said, you can't go with your dad this weekend. I said, I need you over here.
Mhm.
And so it was, we were cleaning out the garage, and she was just like, Dad doesn't make me do this, and I just don't understand. And I was just like, bitch, you've been gone for 3 weeks.
They just
so
come
she-
back from their
brand
daddy
new.
house acting brand
she,
different.
she
Brand
alluded
new.
to the fact that he was a better parent than I was because
Mhm.
I bet
didn't.
that ran you
And
hot.
I said he can't be. You only get you for the summertime. And she was just like, no, he doesn't. He doesn't. We always joke like that or whatever. But she was just like, I'm just saying we do a lot of fun stuff and I was like, don't do this, Savannah.
The dad is usually the fun parent.
I was like,
That is always a fun
but
parent.
she,
Dad
she-
is the fun parent.
he's always a fun parent. He always gets all the praise and everything. And I'm just sitting here like,
Great.
cool.
Always.
That's what's
What
up.
would you praise it?
No,
Mothering is a thankless job.
It is a thankless job. And this is the thing. And I'm not saying anything against him, but of course he's delighted. I give him his child support back due the summertime. I
Mhm.
give it back.
Oh, wish. Oh,
What? Because he has his
Makes
daughter
sense.
3 months, and I give it back to him.
Did he get
So
some of that stimulus check too?
oh my God.
You out the year.
17-year-old in here.
You said what?
Did you give him a 3-month summer portion of stimulus check?
That ain't they gave me that. That's me.
Motherfucking sale.
That's still,
Selfish
look,
as
that's
fuck.
still in my savings.
Well, you give
You
me.
gave your baby daddy some of that stimulus.
Oh, what?
That's still in my savings.
Tina,
Let me tell you something.
Tina, do you-
Wish I fucking would. Was I here waiting
Let
on
me-
that? Was out there waiting on that fork check like wheel?
Let me tell you, the only thing that my baby daddy would have to do in accordance with my stimulus check is the hit I put out on his bitch ass with that money.
and I can't say some of the shit.
It's
that
only
I say.
entertainment for this
That's
nigga.
not
For this
entertainment.
nigga die. I say, look.
But I'm
That's
not.
not entertainment.
No, this entertainment.
That's yours.
But
That's not entertainment.
Don't say that.
Fuck 'em.
No, don't
These
say that.
kid is standing right here, but she got this damn
But
bag on her head.
it's definitely a weird situation when it comes to mothers and fathers and the roles that they play in their kids' lives.
No,
Let me just
Shit,
say,
niggas
the-
invite me somewhere, but when I leave the house, Kyla get in the car, so
yeah.
Yeah.
she gonna be with me. Well, you gotta bring her with. I can't get out the house. She won't go. She gonna get in the car. Though.
That's
Like,
it.
yeah. So
Only thing worse than a deadbeat is a mediocre ass nigga who think he's doing great.
That is
That shit is the worst.
Snapchat full of pictures.
Jesus Christ.
Only had them for 48 hours.
Nigga.
But
1,300 pictures.
But that
Nigga.
motherfucker stretch it out. Hey,
Hey,
man,
we
still
finna do
got
a
on that
photo
same
shoot. We
shirt.
finna do a photo shoot. Everything your mama brought over here, we finna take pictures of this shit.
All that shit.
TikToks and everything.
Everything you go somewhere is pictures everywhere. But see, and that's the thing. It's funny because with my kids, like I think my kids don't understand how fathers are, right? Because like not to big up me because I'm not the greatest father, but I'm there. Figuring shit out.
You're
right?
available.
Yeah. So like I go to when I'm available, like when I used to work out of town a lot, so I miss a lot of shit. But when I'm available, I set shit around when I'm in town. I owe my daughter 3 fucking daddy-daughter dates right now because
Look, see, what the fuck was that?
No, because
he said daddy daughter. Then I was like, oh, what the fuck? It's like
the bar is in
But-
hell, girl.
but like
Hell.
where the fuck did that come from?
The bar is in hell, and Lil Nas X is swinging from it. Like it's just.
but the thing is it's like all the shit that I do, I tell my kids it's like this isn't normal, right?
Why?
No, because it's like
It's their normal.
no, it is their normal. But like we were somewhere and we're watching something on TV, and she was like dads don't come home or they don't know their dads and stuff like that. And I was like, babe, like there's a lot of shitty situations out there.
Mhm.
I took them to we rented out a theater to watch the Black Panther when the first Black Panther came out, and I took a bunch of kids from Davis Middle School to the Palladium movie theater, right?
Mhm.
And I took my daughters with me, right? Those kids were like, I took out my kid out of school and everything, took those kids. Oh my gosh, this is nice. This is the kids were like, that's my car. Oh, this is theirs. This is mine. And the chairs were reclined and leather, and you got free unlimited ices. I got them popcorn, and these kids were like, and my daughters didn't understand why this was such a big thing.
Why they so happy?
When we drove over there to the east side and drove by the houses and shit, she was like, do people live in these houses? So it's crazy, like the normal shit that I think that I do and provide for them every day. I don't think not women, they understand what they do as parents. I don't think men sometimes understand how important, how big the little shit is that we do.
It is.
And like KK, another story, KK had a conversation about his daughter. KK works a fucking lot, whole Jamaican, right? So he would come home and he would say he would come home at like 2-3 o'clock and he's tired, picks the daughter up. He comes home. She wants to fucking play, right? And KK is fucking tired. He knows he needs to, but he doesn't want to. He posted it like what to do type shit. You remember this, right?
Yeah.
A friend of his said, your daughter, and that's your child, you're tired. You go to work, you had a long shift, you need your sleep. Let her understand that you're tired and you'll play with her another time or whatever. You don't have time to play with her, right? And I was like, KK, bullshit. A kid has no idea what a 60-hour week is.
Yep.
A kid has no idea how tired you are. The thing is, go out there and play with her. I like, this is what you do. You go out there and say, daddy's gonna come out there and play for 5 minutes hard and be like, who daddy didn't who you done wore daddy out and go inside. And the thing about it though,
The jig is up. I'm telling your kids.
and the thing about it, your kid will remember, like, you remember when we were young, you used to always come out there and play. I used to tire you out, and I used to just do, and like the kids will remember the time that you said you wanted to play with them, even if it was just for 5 minutes. Dad, you used to always come out and play with us after school every day. That's what they have in their head. Dad used to always come outside and play, even if it's for 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Or they can say, Daddy never came outside and played with me.
If that shit came about because she wanted to go somewhere and Danica was like, well, go ask your daddy. And she was like, he gonna say no because he always tired. I'm like, God damn. let me get my ass up.
Yeah,
Quit telling her I'm tired when I come home.
You know daddy ain't shit.
That shit hits you hard, right?
Yeah, I
Like,
was
God
like,
damn, baby.
oh, this nigga scared. I'm gonna let her down. Like, she don't need to ask. He gonna say
Yeah.
no because he tired.
Yeah.
Like, what you want to do?
And that's the thing. They remember the times you say yes, even if it's
Yeah.
for a small period of time.
Yeah.
I ride the bike around the neighborhood one time with them sometimes, and then let them ride with the kids up and down the street. Daddy rides bikes with me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that little stuff that we do, like it means something and it's valuable to our
Yeah,
kids.
to fathers.
Yeah,
Not to
to,
mothers.
Hey, y'all
to-
get ready.
yeah,
I got a
well,
17-year-old.
Like,
And trust me,
don't take care of us.
but then it's also a father's
whole lot
responsibility.
less.
Field trip
They get
Tuesday.
It's also responsible for fathers to also let the kids know that how much mother does. Just as much, I think it's important for mothers to let the kids know how much father is actually there and loves them. I think sometimes both of the parents don't work to support each other when it comes to that for the kids.
I do. I understand that, and they don't.
I think my
Most-
shit goes way under notice, and I fucking hate it.
I mean,
Father's Day,
oh Lord, here you go.
See, that's a trigger.
fucking
Y'all-
hate that holiday.
Y'all don't give a fuck about Father's
Fucking hate it.
Why do y'all hate Father's Day?
Well, because it's not as
It's not what it's made out to be. Like if it's
It's
supposed
not
to
like
be the day
Mother's
to
Day.
appreciate us, then we should be appreciated just as much as mothers are.
Why aren't y'all?
Can we just get breakfast cooked for us and shit? Y'all get.
Because we're men. It's
No,
not. It's
no,
not one of those
Yeah,
Y'all
things.
been
y'all-
getting a break all fucking year. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah.
I'm talking
playing.
about-
I'm
I'm
playing.
talking about
I'm
good
kidding.
fathers.
Yeah.
Fucking relax.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's
Fucking
okay.
relax.
So on
I
Father's
was joking.
so Father's Day, y'all weren't praised by the people that love y'all in y'all's life.
Of course.
Hey, Dad, what do we do today?
Okay, for
Not
my-
the kids, nigga.
I mean, it's not.
What
I mean,
happened for you
it's
on
not.
Mother's Day?
It's not.
What happened to me on Mother's Day?
Yeah,
Nothing.
you woke up and what?
I got drunk and took a
I
nap.
woke up and didn't do shit.
Nah. I mean, I
Yeah,
get. I
that's
get.
all I want.
It's
Yeah, that's
different
all I want.
to sit here and try to paint a narrative that
I mean,
Mother's
of course,
Day and Father's
I
Day is
got
equal.
Mother's Day, Happy Mother's
Definitely
Day.
not
I mean,
equal.
that shit is.
To sit here and to sit here and make it seem like both those holidays are equivalent and they have the exact same ramification as the day is
But
not.
but that's what I'm saying. That in itself, so you know that there's a lack of fathers out there.
But
Mhm.
again, but
I
when
think
there
they should
are,
stay in school until June
But-
after Father's Day. Because kids bring mamas all kind of shit home
all
from school.
kind of shit, right? But the thing is,
Hey,
the-
what the fuck?
I wonder what they would do for Father's Day if we were
Yeah.
still in school.
Let's see if we can get my motherfucking hand and make a little, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a little plastic hand.
Here we go, DC.
Go, Jay. What'd you say?
Make you a paper tie.
Since we talk about fathers and mothers,
Hold on, Jay. Hold on.
You gonna plug something?
No. Jay, say something.
Yo,
I had your voice. I had
There we go.
accidentally took your voice off. I didn't hear you this whole time you was talking.
I really wasn't
That's
talking. I was just waiting on y'all to finish.
Yeah, we were just talking about. Go ahead.
No. Since we talking about mothers and fathers, I asked this one day on my Facebook. I say, who's more important to a child, a mother or a father? In the long run, raising a child.
Tina, what do you think? Yeah, Latina.
Think about it. Everybody think about it. Think
I
about
think
it.
I think it's easily
Tina,
a
what do you
mother.
think? Bettina,
What do I think?
Yeah.
Both.
what do you think?
A mother.
I think a father.
Really?
I think a father, hands down.
Why?
Why?
You take it, Jason. Go ahead.
No,
You speak.
well, I mean, just in the long run, 18 years. DC, you do it. You do it. 'Cause I can't-
There's
uh,
no. When it comes to nurturing and doing that part of childhood, that's a mother's number one thing, right? Not saying dads can't do it, but just biologically, it's just one of those things that come natural for women, right? When it comes to everything else on raising, teaching, understanding, discipline, it's something different that hits a child coming from a father. And you're a teacher, so let me know if this makes any sense to you. You're a teacher. There's male teachers and there's woman teachers. I don't know if this is with the high schools, but I know it is with the younger kids. Kids respond better to the male teachers than the woman teachers. Is that how it is in high school?
Because there's no males in the home. But go ahead.
Absolutely not.
It's not like that in high school. Normal in younger grades, from talking to people, when it comes to like that authoritative man figure, as opposed to a woman, it's a different response towards from a man than even my kids alone. My kids respond to me way more learning or whatever than their mother.
Yeah,
Right.
it's a response of fear.
So when it comes to like raising, like I can teach, and I've always said this. I talked to Jason about this. I could teach my son to be a man, right? I know as much as women think they can do everything, there's things that you cannot teach a boy about being a man, right?
True.
Like there's a lot of things that y'all can't. And I'm not talking about like the biological stuff, but I'm talking about just being a man. when it comes to a woman,
I need a definition on what being a man is.
I've never heard anybody say, "Oh, she's a stripper. She definitely doesn't have her mother in her life." Shit like that.
Yeah.
So
Thanks,
I mean,
Ti.
but it's a common thing that's said, and it's said for a reason. Like most men, the reason why black men are doing so bad is because fathers aren't in their lives.
Well, the reason why they would say she's a stripper, she doesn't have, because again, it's a different type of hole that's left in little girls when their fathers are not with them.
Bad timing.
Whoa.
Wow.
and I'm not diminishing mothers. I mean, it can be 51%, 49%, but I just think fathers just a little bit. It could be 60-40. It could be 51-49.
It's I hate you. But it's
He said 61-49. No one got that. That's 110%. Never mind.
No, I said 51-49.
Okay, I thought it was 60.
so.
I was about to get on your ass.
And I get that there's certain things that a man needs to be in a little boy's life, and there you can't teach him how. But I still need a definition on what you mean by raising a man.
So like, so to teach it. So let's put it like this: I can teach a man how to be a man, right? When it comes to how to handle conflict, aggression, how to handle different things, how to portray yourself in a certain manner as a man, right? There's things that women don't understand when it comes to that. As a whole, not saying all women, but as a whole, my mom was a decent single mother. She fucked up in ways too.
Wow.
But there was things about that I needed when it comes to hard work, discipline, getting what you got to get, that she cannot teach me. She was in the fucking Navy, right? So she's seen what that looks like, and that discipline that a man would need to become a successful male in the realm of competition and being a man. She can teach me that, right? Not saying every woman can't, but generalizing the conversation, like it's normally the woman that's not.
So that's something that a man can teach a son. So what is happening when there are men in the household and they still raise fucked up ass men?
Now, again, just because you're in the household, as you already know, just because you're there doesn't mean you're there. Like there's also mothers, just because a lot of shitty single mothers out there, just because they're there,
You're right.
don't mean you're a good fucking single mother. It takes
Definitely
more than
not.
just being there.
Yeah.
So that would answer that question, if that makes any sense.
Mhm.
Okay. Now when it comes to a woman, right? A man can raise a woman, right? We can't teach them about periods, pads, and all this other stuff. That's another conversation. Which is why, but
What?
what'd you say?
So you can teach women how to be feminine.
You can show, and no, but
I
here,
want
but-
everybody to go to hell
No,
right
no,
now.
but hear it out.
How can a man teach a woman how to be feminine?
Because, for instance, say when you're talking about like
your daughter, your daughter.
what you want, like we know as a man, right?
Oh, y'all mean submissive, docile.
Not weak, no,
Nigga, why am I here?
no, not that at all. No, and that's how you can look at it, right? But I don't raise my daughters to be submissive and docile, right? And it's like when I look at a woman that I'm attracted to, right? Like, and this is taking out the nuance, like the shit that excuses we make to make a woman the weaker sex, and so we could dominate a woman, like taking out the nuance, but having what most men, again, we're not talking about everyone, because people are fucked up. We understand what a real woman is, because we're seeking a real woman.
Oh,
if that makes any sense.
on.
You know what I mean?
Girl, I don't even have the words.
And then so it's one of those things to where it's like, you know, I can guide my daughters to be the woman that they need to be, right?
No, you
In a
can
sense.
guide your daughters to be a woman that a man is going to want, not necessarily be a good woman.
And I don't mean this in
But go
any
ahead.
disrespectful way. But you will not be out here building the bitch for another. You just won't do that.
That's basically
No,
what
no.
I'm getting. That's what I'm getting from you.
No, but it's like how to not to like be a woman. It's like, because it's the responsibility. It's hard to explain it. I could everything I say, you're gonna have a rebuttal to it, and that's fine. I get it. And it's not to the point to where it's like you can't teach a man how to handle himself in a manly situation when it comes
you're talking
to.
about two different things. You're talking about something that is
It's-
what you can see as being masculine because you have firsthand knowledge of what it is to be a man. Teaching a woman how to be feminine or what she should be as a woman is just
how to handle situations as a woman.
But how would you?
But how would you know how to do that?
No. We couldn't teach our daughter what femininity means.
Do y'all know what femininity means?
Do you think we see it? It's
I know the definition of it.
That's a good start. But when you see it, that's fine. But your perception of it is what you want to see of it.
KK, when you're raising your daughter and she's in situations, right, on how to act like a woman, like act like a lady, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you have the know-how to get your daughter in a position to where she can be successful out here as a woman? In different
I'm flabbergasted
situations?
too. Like
I mean, again, I'm not saying I can teach you how to be a lady, how to do this and do that.
You just showed me what your perception of a lady is.
Do you find me feminine?
What do you mean? Do I find you feminine?
Do you find me to be a lady?
I don't. First of all, I don't know you. Are you a woman? Like I don't know you in that capacity. Do I find you as?
I mean, because
why would I? But why would I not though? That's the thing. Like why would I not?
The things that come out of my mouth, how I talk, how I handle.
I don't characterize that as not being a woman. I characterize that as being someone that's for sure who they are, strong and powerful. Period. But again,
nice cleanup.
No, it's not a nice cleanup. So, like I said, when I say feminine, I'm not talking about weak and docile and just a pushover. Like that's not what I mean. When I say
example of what feminine.
Go ahead.
I said we can give like our daughter an example of what feminine women look.
A textbook,
and we can give our son examples of what masculinity that shit can go both ways.
I taught my son how to stand peeing up with Cheerios and a water gun.
Again,
neither of us are equipped. Neither of us are equipped completely to do that.
Yeah,
women are not equipped completely to make their son a man, and men are not equipped completely to make their daughter a woman.
So why is it so important for a man to be around and y'all lobby and talk that shit all the time? If men are not important to be around because y'all can do it just like us.
Nobody said that. I just said neither one of us are equipped to do that.
The world says
women have to do that because of the way that shit has happened in society.
The black household is fucked up because men aren't there.
The black household is fucked up because black men were taken out of our house. Were taken out of our house. It goes way further back. It goes way further back than. And you already know.
Regardless of the reason why, the household more black men need to be in the household.
Yes, sure.
So again, if black men are so important, quote unquote,
okay,
why are we downplaying their importance when we're talking about raising a kid when they're so important raising a kid?
We just said that everybody is needed.
Yeah, but this is the thing. Then come home.
No, we're not talking about the solution. We're talking about the problem. I understand there's a solution to the problem. Coming home, being better, being a family person. I get what you're saying. And you're not saying nothing wrong, right? I get exactly what you're saying. Huh?
Pick better.
Pick better. Shut the fuck up.
I don't. It's not that easy. But
we shouldn't have to pick better if y'all would be better.
But again, sometimes we're not there because we don't want to be with y'all.
I'm kind of hating right now.
I don't. It's not. I think you're putting too much weight into the relationship that led to whatever the fuck is happening now that there is a kid involved. Like, take that out of the picture. Both parents are fucking needed.
Yes,
both parents are needed. No one is saying that the dad is less important or the mom is less important. Everybody is needed in the equation equally.
For my kids, personally, it's
nothing equal.
They need their mama more than they need me. Because nigga say
you say you don't.
She went out of town for work. She said she could be gone for 2 weeks.
Hey, but no, okay.
A month. I'm calling. You gotta take a job. You gotta come home now. Nigga. She was enjoying like, yeah, count that shit. I gotta come back now.
That's because you
You're not used to. You're
Yeah, you
used to
don't
her
do it.
being
I like,
there.
no, sir.
That's what I'm saying. But you're used to her being there.
Yeah.
But God forbid something terrible happens to her, you have to raise those kids by yourself. You would find a way to do it.
Yeah.
you'd have to. Shit.
Yeah, you would find a way
And
to
that's
do
what
it.
women are doing now.
And that's
They're
what I'm
finding
saying.
a way to make
And-
the shit
and-
happen
and it's
because
That's
not
another
about-
conversation.
It's not
You're right.
about choices because,
Yeah.
like Tina said, it's situations where it's a married couple. They get together. Like, for instance, my mom got married to my father. We had 3 kids. They got a divorce. She went to court to get child support. He didn't want to pay it. He disappeared. That motherfucker raised.
I didn't want to laugh. I swear.
It's a laughable
already
situation.
laughed.
It's a laughable
You already
situation
laughed.
because they were married in a union. She took his last name. He bore 3 children with her.
Uh-huh.
Was in a relationship. They broke up. They didn't work out, but he stopped taking care of his kids.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
It is.
I respect a motherfucker that never take care of kids.
Nigga, don't start being here and then leave.
You know,
The
like,
fuck?
Don't start the journey and be like, you
Yeah.
know what? I don't really like this.
I'm
Don't-
daddy. Say.
Took 3 kids to realize that nigga I left the
But
one.
I'm
Nigga,
saying,
like,
like,
I don't know about
But that's what
this
I'm saying. Like,
This nigga left at 1.
the definition of pick better is how the fuck do you know when it started out so great?
Pick better,
And
I
then
think. Pick better, I think, is the worst group of words
It
you
is.
put together. Like picking better. Like
I agree.
we like it's like saying like let's pick a Ford over a Toyota, and it's like the outcome of what these cars are going to be, and you should have picked the one that was more reliable.
It's not
than
even
others.
that. Who meets a woman and shows her his worst?
But it's
That's
not about
the-
his worst. It's a lot of shit that happens in a situation to where a situation can go fucked up.
And people
It's not
be
because
lying.
it's not because of
Nah,
your
yeah.
pick.
Like a fucking rug.
On both sides though. That's the thing. It's not a pick.
Yeah, no, I said
No.
people.
No, you're
People
right.
be
That's what I'm saying.
lying.
Yeah, and you're right.
Yeah,
So
like-
it's not a women need to pick better. It's a sometimes situations don't fucking work out.
Yeah.
Period.
And emotions get high and people feel like you fucked me over. You think I'm about to let you fuck my kid? Nah, I'm not there to do that.
I mean, just what I thought you were
Yeah.
then, or the growth that you've encountered in the last few months or years is not the growth that I want to be on, and we're just not here no more. We're at this point, and it's okay. Like for relationships, I dislike the thought that if a relationship doesn't work out, it was a failed relationship. I hate that concept.
yeah.
Sometimes shit just doesn't fucking work out.
And like you said, for Father's Day, you imagine on Father's Day, not only do you not feel like you getting what you need to do, think about all the kids that gotta spend Father's Day without a fucking father.
Mothers that
It's
have
not
to
about
spend
them, though.
Mother's Day without a fucking
It's
mother.
about us.
It's not about-
It's not about y'all because that shit is going around for. I mean, even for mothers that don't have mothers or whatever the case may be, but that shit is painful for them kids too.
What Tina said about the bar being low for fathers, I totally agree. You can just show up and you're a great father. And I dislike the whole narrative, but it's also true. But also fathers that are there are also are underappreciated when it comes to a father who's there and a mother who's there. Again, do I understand, what it is? I get it. But like as me being a father, when me and her were together, I was doing.
You were in the household.
What do you mean?
It's a different
different.
look when you're
It's
in the
different.
household. When it's 2 incomes and you come home to the same space and you're taking care of the child. Now, when y'all break up and there's 2 different households, it's out of sight, out of mind. You paying your bills. She's at the house with her kids. She's doing extra shit. You might be shooting some child support over there, but you don't have to do the leg work like we got to do the leg work.
Yeah.
It's a different type of look.
What do you mean by that? Like what do you like? What is you say?
Homework, doctor's appointments. We got to take off with sick days, helping with cleaning up.
So
doing
you're
all
saying
that.
fathers don't do
Y'all
that?
not in our household to do that.
But when the kid
Only
is with
way-
when the kid is with
y'all,
me,
what,
you
2
saying
days out of the 5 days?
Seven out of seven.
You're the exception, bro. Like
Oh, yeah, I
I've
don't
been
know
in
what your situation
I've been
is.
in a
Me and my
co-parent
kids, Mom, we switch.
I've been in a co-parenting situation.
what'd you say,
My
Jay?
bad, Jay.
What'd you say, Jay?
When this one gets sick, we switch. We used to switch days.
And that's what's
As
up.
you should.
Hold on,
As you
hold
should.
on. What does
What
that
you
mean?
Let's say she's sick on Monday.
Uh-huh.
Her mom will take off. Let's say she gets sick again on Friday. I take off.
Okay, yeah, that makes
yes,
sense.
yes, that makes
that's
perfect
what's
sense.
up. But how many situations?
That's what I'm
like
saying.
that?
I've been in a co-parenting
I don't know
situation
nothing
where
different than that. Though.
where the kid is with their dad. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Well, y'all don't know anything.
Something comes up, and
bring him back.
and he got to go to work.
And you gotta bring him back.
I got to bring the baby back to you. No, nigga, find a fucking babysitter. Like I would have to find a babysitter if
And
I got
see,
called in.
I hear that, right? I'm not saying it doesn't exist.
That's the fucking
that's the
norm,
norm.
Damien.
No. I'm not saying it doesn't exist.
Let me tell you about this cold piece I got.
Like
She coughed. I'll be right back.
It sucks to hear that. And again, I get it.
That's the norm,
It-
bro.
but
the nigga that you think is fucking great,
Yeah.
that shit's the norm.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about. That shit is the norm. Oh, I got some shit coming up. Gotta bring her back.
Yeah. That's some fucked up shit. Like, what do you mean you
Oh,
gotta
my
bring her
daddy
back?
don't want
What
what
is-
Will Smith say.
I was like, what is she, a piece of
my
clothing
daddy
that you gotta
don't
return? No, motherfucker, that's your child. You gotta be able to handle situations that come up. The fuck?
No, like and
Fucking out my face.
Allow them to bring the child back.
That nigga playing
You said what? You said what?
and I get it. What you say, Jay?
You allow the child to come back?
I'm not finna allow my child to just stay with
Where am I leaving? Where my little nigga gonna go?
But I'm just saying, y'all. I mean,
At
when
some
y'all talk
point,
shit, y'all gotta be like, okay, no, y'all. Or
I
in your
have, like I said, I
We ain't
have
home.
I have girls. I'm not finna let my little girl go
Yes, yeah.
anywhere. Ain't nobody fucking mine. So
no, and that's
No, he's saying if the dad bring him back, like you gotta tell her no, you gotta stay.
You
no.
have to-
What are you gonna do?
Tell
Tell him now, you gotta
because
stay with
men
him.
are different. They'll leave him with, oh, I got my daughter. I'm gonna leave him on my homeboy house because he got kids.
but are niggas really doing that?
Yes.
No,
Oh no.
Relax. Come on, guys. We can't peek out.
I
Hell
bullshit
no.
you not. This is a true story, and I hope this is a true story.
I know
and
it
hope
happens,
No,
but it
listen,
can't
wait.
be the norm.
It's not.
Y'all aren't gonna
This-
make this be the norm.
that one. First of all, it is the norm.
Are you serious?
Second of all, this is a true fucking story, and I hope that we never blow up because my mama is gonna kill me for telling this fucking story. Once upon a time, in about 1990,
I hope we blow up, but
in about
hope
1990,
your mom kills you.
my little sister was like 6 months old, maybe a little bit younger. My mom worked on Fort Sam. She was leaving Fort Sam with her homegirl for lunch. She's driving down the street. Fort Sam's on the east side. She's driving down the street and she sees what looks to be a crackhead holding a little chocolate baby that looks like my sister. She says, "Girl, stop the car. I think that's my baby." Gets out, whoops the crackhead, takes the baby. My stupid ass dad had told his homeboy's girlfriend to watch my sister because he needed to go and do something.
Yeah,
Niggas be doing this shit, fool.
Where was she going with the baby?
I don't know.
she's a crackhead,
What
bro.
do crackheads do? They be wondering. I don't know.
Yeah,
Crackheads
My
don't-
mama is gonna be so mad.
Check
Nigga,
out
where's my
you in
face?
that small percentage. You don't think that's very small?
Yeah, that's not. But I get what you.
So
I
for
know
me to
those-
have a
It's
story,
20 more stories like that.
exactly.
How many people are in the world?
us three would never do that. So out of your story, I have a counter story that I would never do that. Your story you have, he would never do that. If you have a story, he would
Probably
never
have-
do that.
She probably has a story.
But no, I get it.
She
but
got a
again,
couple.
I know they exist. We understand that they exist, right? But to make me want to believe that that is not an extreme,
But-
that's an I fucked a woman who
It's
put their
not an
baby.
extreme.
I fucked a woman who put their baby in a
That's
closet.
extreme.
But see, why
That's
is
extreme.
but see, but why
And
but,
that's okay.
but no, I'm not saying that. But again, why
Say he
is
didn't stop.
why
Did you
is
fuck
what
her?
I
You
said?
don't want to hear what he said.
Did you fuck her?
I was saying I had sex with a woman who would put their kid in a closet so it wouldn't wake up from hearing
Why?
the noise.
Why would you fuck her?
Did y'all leave the doors open?
The closet door?
Nobody
Yeah.
wants to know why you kept fucking her.
We don't
No,
want to
no,
know
no,
why
no.
Damien does anything, to be completely honest with you.
That's very weird.
It's not my child.
And it sounds like a newborn baby. You having sex with?
Not with a newborn baby. It was like a 2-3 year old, but it was
What?
New nigga.
it was in she had a one bedroom. Shit, I don't know. Anyway,
That is the shit nightmares are made of.
That's why.
That
Sweet.
motherfucker anxiety attacks.
Anyway.
That motherfucker 5 years
That
old
baby
with
don't
anxiety.
want, that baby is never getting in an elevator.
her and KK.
That's not where I was going with that, but that's funny.
But that's what I'm saying. Fucked up shit like that.
But this is the thing. So it's like so for me to sit here and I have a couple of bad stories I could tell you about just different women.
We all do.
and shit. Exactly. But to sit here and make those stories become the norm, No, but listen. But again, your sample size isn't 7 billion
It's
sample
not-
size.
The thing is,
Like your sample size is small, just as my sample size is small.
Nah,
So you
my
criticize me. No, but you criticize me because I don't know everyone in my sample sizes
sure.
with my personal.
sure.
But you could do the same thing you criticize me for.
I'm not criticizing you for it.
crazy.
We're looking at 3 different people right now telling you that shit is pretty fucking normal.
That something bad happened.
So
to
that's,
me.
that's, not, my sample, that's not
Three-
my sample size.
But
You
you
know
also
what I
have,
mean?
but you also have 3 people in here, 1, 2, 3, that can tell you that they would never do no shit like that.
Y'all would never do that shit, but
he
you probably got a homeboy that did it.
He didn't say
He
didn't
probably
have
got a
no fucking
homeboy
But I
shit.
have a
did
lot of homeboys that wouldn't do it. I know more homeboys.
All
that
those people out you just named, and it's still very small.
I missed what he said.
He said
Say it again, Jay.
Just take all the people you just named, and,
Sure.
and it's still very small.
I don't care how small it is. I'm not going to risk my shit.
Just to
Okay,
give
so,
you.
I mean, I get what y'all saying.
I
know
like
it
I said,
exists.
That
And it-
shit,
I
that
said
shit is a lot more normal.
It takes one time for something to happen from one of my seeds to I'm good.
No, I understand, and to force someone to be a better parent by putting your child as the wager, I get it. Like, you know, trust me, there's
What do you mean by that?
like how Jason was saying, force him to take care of that sick child because it's his week. So I get it. It's hard to try to make parents. Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, Jason, like you are not, again, according to them, you're not the norm. Most guys will give their kids to crackheads
Well, no,
just so they can go out and do something.
No, it's not about that. It's about them being comfortable with somebody, but us not being comfortable with that situation. Like men just see things totally different. Like women are just overprotective in a way that we're just like, we got to make sure, like if somebody's gonna watch mine, it's gonna be a sister or a best friend, and even that best friend is kind of funny.
But
Say
then,
what I said about my kids.
Yeah, they don't go nowhere.
My kids got 40, 50 cousins on both sides.
Not fucking pissed.
I count on one hand how many times they spent the night at somebody else.
My kids,
My
Them
kids-
motherfuckers sleep where I pay bills.
to this day, my kids have never had a sleepover somewhere except one time
right.
without me being there. Like
Yeah, I don't
we
do
spend a
that.
night
I
at my
don't do that
cousin's
shit.
houses, but I'm spending a night
But
there.
I
too.
Motherfuckers act like cousins
But I
don't
grew up-
molest people
yeah,
and shit.
you
I
goddamn
don't
right.
do that.
The one time my kids had a sleepover and I wasn't there was 1, 2, 3 houses over, right there. Like that was the one time that they had a sleepover and I wasn't there. But I'm fucking, and it's crazy because people have their kids at a sleepover and they'll be like, "Cool, it's my free night," and they'll go out and party and club. Nigga, I'm here the whole time on the iPad, texting them, seeing how they're doing. And I get it; it's a free night. How people think. But listen, and like I said,
Yeah.
I think, and maybe I'm naive and I don't want to see it. And right now I'm okay with that, right? So let me be naive. I don't think that there's fathers that would not involve fathers, right? That would not be that protective because as men, as we're supposed to be protectors and providers. Or is that not what we
I'm
are?
very protective. Like the cheerleaders, they always got
But
like
y'all are-
sleepovers. These parents, they have sons and shit. That little, teenage girls are attracted to older boys. You know what I'm saying? I don't. I go pick her up. Like, can we spend a night? No, the fuck you can't.
Yeah.
Let's go. It's
And
shit, you gotta go home. Oh,
That-
cry. You can cry. You'll stop crying.
I hope you're wrong. I'm not saying you're right or wrong. And I know your
man.
stories suck.
Yeah, like I could,
I can't believe that.
I could tell you, I could
believe it.
tell you some shit about people that you fucking know
No, I could tell
that
you,
do shit like that and aren't protecting their kids the way that they need to.
I could tell you stories about men that are doing that as well. I can tell you stories about women that are doing that.
Yeah,
as
for
well.
sure.
So again, I don't think it's a man or woman. I don't think it's a man or woman issue, right? But I think it's one of those situations. I think it's one of those situations to where it's it just sucks to hear that it happens like that, right? And like I get that it's a thing. I don't want to believe that it is. But I also don't know how much of it is. And I hear what you're saying.
There's a reason why you're as protective as you are.
No, there is a reason, but my reason is because there's bad people out there. But I also believe in my heart that the bad people are a very small percentage.
Mhm.
But the simple fact that they exist, like how Muhammad Ali made this one saying, it was a great saying about racist white people, right? And he said, so the host was like, not all white people are racist. Muhammad Ali said, okay, so we have 1,000 snakes outside, 1,000,000 snakes, right? And out of those 1,000,000 snakes, you only have 100 that are bad, Am I gonna open up the door and let all those snakes come through and hope that I'm not gonna get treated like a nigger in front of whatever, or am I gonna close the door, make sure none of them come in to protect myself?
Right.
You're gonna protect yourself.
Right.
That's the thing. So I understand the number is small,
Mm-hmm.
but I still am going to protect them from the small number because even though something is a 2% chance, if it happens to them, it's 100% chance it's gonna fuck my kids' world up.
DC, how old are the girls?
11 and 12.
Trust me,
They're
fool.
kids.
Hey,
Huh?
I got a 17-year-old in here, fool. Trust me, it gets worse.
No,
How much?
and I
I
get
got
it.
a 26-year-old.
Well, no, she grown, fool. No.
Yeah.
And he's a pop out. But again, I get everything you're saying.
I gotta
So
take out a new name.
it's not cool enough.
Granddaddy.
Motherfucker, wonder, she gonna call me KK.
This nigga finna be granddaddy.
So she,
I told you, Papa K.
I looked up and she had boobs, too. Telling you, it happened like that.
No, my I got
She had boobs.
I got 4 titties in my house right now. It's
That's
weird.
funny.
And two cycles.
Eh.
And they're not on the same day.
Hey, that's the first thing I asked her. Are you on before she come
Yeah.
over here? I got to handle her a whole different way.
But, huh? They haven't got
Yeah.
they haven't gotten to the point where they're not problematic, but their emotions are getting to them on their period.
Shit, Kyla is
Mine too
one-
haven't gotten to it. But the thing is,
Her attitude. Shit.
Jason said shit.
It's that time, right? Like, don't go in your motherfucking room, please.
My
I almost called her.
Go to your mama house. Go to your mama house.
Called her out her name a few times. Like,
So stupid.
get your motherfucking ass. Who the fuck you talking to?
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Did she drop that?
our situation, like I said, I haven't gotten to that point. But again, with me being dad, like
They gonna try you.
but that's the thing, they don't, right? And I don't like it because I want the full experience, right? So it's like I want to take my daughter to their doctor's appointment, her doctor appointment, right? Now she's at the age to where whatever, they're checking her and stuff like that.
Okay,
My-
T.I.
My youngest daughter, no,
Oh, you mean like a gynecological appointment?
I mean, just when she goes to her yearly checkup, right? And they're doing that stuff now because she started, and I guess I don't know.
like she's getting a pap smear? Is that what you're saying?
Is that what it is?
I'm asking you.
I
You
don't.
didn't go?
No, the mom is her mom is uncomfortable with me,
Gotcha.
right? Because the parent now has to sit in the room while it's going because the doctor is looking at their stuff and they're of age, right?
They're what?
They're no is what we call it. They're no.
Their vagina. Got it.
Yeah, but
Vagina.
they know what a vagina is, so we just anyway.
I got you.
But so that's the case, right? And I want to take my daughter, right? Because understand when
He
they're
said,
younger-
"Okay, Ti, I got you."
he
now.
said that shit, yeah.
Okay.
But when they're when they were younger, like I would take them to all their appointments.
Mhm.
Their mom worked more than I did. My schedule was seasonal type,
Mhm.
so I'll schedule all the appointments. You work, you do that. I'll take care of all the appointments. I'll schedule them. I'll take them. We'll know what's going on. That's it,
Mhm.
right? So I want to be that parent that takes them to the doctor's appointments. That does that. And my youngest one is okay with it. My oldest one is kind of like, yeah, dad, but like, But
do you know?
How far does mom live away?
15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's like that.
Yeah, not that far.
Have you ever seen a pap smear performed?
No,
Don't want to.
Wow.
no.
That's
no.
why.
But that's the thing. I want like my daughters, and that's why I say my daughters act differently toward me. So when it comes to their period, all that stuff, they hide it from me. So when it comes to how they act, they're not at the point where it's really killing their emotions, where it just comes out naturally.
Mhm.
So whatever their reaction is towards it,
Mhm.
they shield it from me.
Nag them what they
Now, you know what I mean? But I don't nag my fucking kids.
Nag them. You want to see the shit? Nag them.
No, I don't.
Look.
He said nag them.
But the
So
exorcism on your ass.
So I'm trying to. So I want, you know what I mean. But then again, the way I am with my daughters, I'm more stern with them than their mom is. When they're with me, they're very tough and independent. When they're with their mom, they're very.
And I'm going to be honest, if you're not giving them that, like, there's a big difference between nurture and protect.
Yeah.
So they might feel protected
Mhm.
if you were to take them to their doctor's appointment for that, but they're not going to feel nurtured. And that is some uncomfortable shit.
But see, and that's the point.
You know what I'm saying? That pap smear, that shit's uncomfortable, my guy. Like, that shit's not fun for anybody. So I want to turn and have somebody say, it's going to be okay. I know it's uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Like,
that's the point though. I want to have that ability to be able to nurture them and not have it taken from me.
I think you got
How old do you have to be to get a pencil?
I think you have to show it to them elsewhere.
But I do.
In
I know what
order,
you're saying.
you know what I mean?
No, I know
in
exactly
order
what you're
for
saying.
that
I know
level
you're
of comfort to be there.
I know you're not saying that I don't show them that.
Yeah.
But
Sure.
you're just saying that's what is needed.
Yes.
My response is I show them. I'm a pretty good fucking dad on both ends.
I agree.
I take care of them on the nurturing end, and I also explain to them when it's time to be tough. I'm not as much of a nurturer as their mom is, right? I'm not.
That's what I mean.
But it doesn't mean that I'm not and I can't. I think I am a nurturer when I need to be, protector when I need to be. I think their mom is always a nurturer and is never the tough parent. And sometimes you need both. She's not that. And that's the bad thing about it.
Okay.
It got to the point where when they would get in trouble when they're younger, she would call me. And I always told her, don't do that shit because you're not going to make me be the bad parent. You know what I mean? Oh, well, you're going to mess up. I'm going to call your dad. So now everything I'm thinking daddy's going to be the one disciplining him and whooping him. Nah, you're not going to do that to me. We both passing out ass whoopings right now.
Right.
And I hated that. And that's where I spank them. I don't beat them. Difference. But yes, I do discipline them. It's really not.
Your hand?
Not into, yeah, with my hand. And I slap them on their hand. I slap the fuck out their hand too. You know,
What
I don't.
did you say?
Him too.
Slap, spank, all that. That's all.
Yeah. I mean, it's just you have to be specific because nowadays you could get fucking.
I'm gonna call the authorities right now.
I cuss them out.
Yeah, and like,
Cuss them the fuck out.
and Tina
Beats
doesn't.
them. She whoops their ass.
For I don't.
Yeah,
I curse at my kids, but like
Yeah.
in anger, I cuss in conversation all the time. To sit here and say I've never cussed at them in anger, I'd be lying to you, but I don't try to.
The magic of when you drop an F-bomb in there,
Especially from a dad.
it gets done when you drop an F-bomb in there.
Especially from a dad. It just
I walked in Calvary classroom, his freshman year adjustment, Justin cussed him clean the fuck out. The teacher was like, "You can't do that, nigga. What the fuck you call me for, man? Like, nigga, you call me.
Do you want results or not, nigga?
You called me from out of town, nigga. Like, I'm here. I didn't think you was gonna talk to him like that. What the fuck did you think I was gonna do, man?
Don't call me next
I
time,
was
man.
pissed because I had to leave work to come do this. Oh, it won't happen again.
Now you mad because he a stupid motherfucker.
Yeah,
Okay.
no. This how the fuck we acted in class? Sir, nigga, you called me. Nigga, shit.
This nigga.
I didn't know you
okay.
were gonna do that. Like, what the fuck did you think I was gonna do?
I still thank my dad to this day for the basketball when I was little.
Yeah.
I don't. They
See,
keep
oh,
on them shits.
We didn't get it. We didn't get it when we was little, but we got that shit. Like appreciate that ass you gave me when I was.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
I get lost on ass whippings when there's more emphasis put on the discipline than the lesson.
The lesson, yeah.
Shit.
If I just know I'm gonna get my ass beat, but I don't really know what the fuck I'm getting my ass beat for,
It makes
or
sense.
how I'm
I knew what I was
supposed,
getting beat for.
yeah, or
Oh,
how
man.
I'm
My
supposed to
ass
change my
every-
behavior. But there's a difference between knowing what you got a whooping for and understanding how to change your behavior so that shit doesn't happen again.
My mom would whoop me and she would talk to me for 30, 45 minutes before I got my ass whooped.
Nah,
And those
nigga, just
conversations,
whoop me, cuz.
Hoping she forget.
and those conversations would be so efficient. I feel like, Mom, I think we uncovered some stuff today.
Yeah, no.
That's a
Turn
great
around, nigga.
conversation.
Turn your
And then
ass
she'd be like,
around.
all right, take your shit off.
Yeah.
I'm good this bed. I'll be right back. She's like, but Mom, I figured we had a breakthrough. Like,
Get your
Mom, we had
hand
a breakthrough.
Pull your hand.
Yeah.
He had a breakthrough, mother. What the fuck are we doing right now? I thought.
Don't grab that.
No, we imagine
But I
having those.
understood.
Imagine having those same conversations and having that breakthrough, and then you go in your room and you got to stare at the motherfucking wall for 2 weeks.
Ass-
That shit is
Ass whooping.
tough.
Ass whooping
I should
was
take
needed.
whoopings. You gonna stay in the room? You gonna go outside?
I'll
Beat
get
me?
them
I'm gonna go outside.
No,
Look.
no, that's what I'm doing. I'm finna talk to you for 30 to 45 minutes. You finna understand what the fuck I'm talking about, and then you finna sit in your room for 2 weeks, my nigga. This shit ain't sweet.
The
This
fact
shit ain't over.
I would
beat
get the
me.
ass whooping.
You go outside.
I would get the ass whooping. I would get this grounded in my room, and I'd also get the fact that I disciplined. I got all that shit. Like it was a lesson learned.
You gotta understand, man. At my age, this ain't staying in my room with flat screens and PlayStation. It wasn't sitting in the room.
Oh, nigga,
That's
no.
a
Beat me.
Look, all that shit, all that
Yeah,
shit is
gone.
going.
Beat me. They ain't got time to be unplugging all that shit all the time.
Why not?
Shit.
Take the cord. That's all you need. You take the power cord.
I'll fuck around.
Change the
and-
Wi-Fi on their ass. Look.
Nigga, I cut
Either
the
that.
breaker off in that motherfucker.
That one room.
Fuck.
They have no idea how to turn the bitch on
I
either.
have no idea. No, for real. And
That's actually a good idea.
there's no fucking electronics in your room at all.
That's actually a good fucking
You're
idea.
welcome, nigga.
You know what?
Take the batteries out of everything. Ain't a remote in sight. What?
You know what I also want to do to people? I think we should start this, Jason. Let's start a thing to where like when women acting like unruly or just saying some stupid shit, let's start pulling off eyelashes.
That's
I can't stand those eyelashes. Bro.
Fucking
That's
hate.
assault.
Just one eyelash, not both of them. Just pull off one eyelash. Shut up, bitch.
No, just
Cock
you know what?
With your eyes, man.
This how I know I've changed because I used to threaten the white bitch's eyebrows off all the time. Bitch,
Shut the fuck up.
stupid shit to me again.
Them hoes
Wipe
be
that
looking like, you know,
motherfucker
when
right
them
off.
girls be putting them eyelashes on them Beatles and shit, like on the car.
Why do they do that?
You look like a car. Say,
Like a bug.
yeah, you like a bug. Man. Like what?
They really think that shit is cute though.
I hate fucking the fake eyelashes, and they do that for each other. That shit is horrible. You look like a
Yeah.
fucking clown.
I have to agree. Like no nigga ever said,
I'm a.
"Hey,
look at
you
that
know
bitch
what would make
eyelash.
you really fly, bitch?
Look at that bitch
Eyelash.
eyelash.
Give a fuck if your eyes is bald headed, bitch."
Be looking like
We
whole brushes on
fucking-
that motherfucker, nigga. Just come
What'd
brush my hair for me real quick.
What'd you say, Jay?
Fake ass eyelashes.
Fucking hate them hoes. Just flapping like a mother. You get in a car with the convertible, them bitches like this.
It's like staring at big titties and shit. Like, look, I'm trying to stare at your eyes, bitch, but you got feathers on that motherfucker.
Man, Jason, we about to sign off, man. What do you got to say for everybody, man? As we log off on this bitch, give somebody a word from what you had to say today.
A word.
Yeah, give these niggas a word.
I'm still new in these podcast streets, so that boy that made me big over here.
Yeah.
A word, man. Everybody live their truth, man. The truth shouldn't offend you unless it's the truth. I think I said that right. Wait, hold on.
They had to go to his notes real quick. And he said the truth shouldn't offend you unless it's the truth.
Oh no. I know I said that wrong. Hold on.
It sounded kind of fucked up. You want us to come back to you, man?
Yeah, go ahead.
This nigga said the truth is. Hold on, look at my notes, nigga. Let me figure this shit out. Nigga.
Tell me the truth. Come on, brother.
What you got for us, Tina?
Beat your kids. No, I'm just playing.
Beat 'em.
Don't, don't beat your kids. Don't beat your
Oh,
kids.
beat the kids, yes.
Weed is not a drug.
There we go.
KK said that a long time ago. Like,
Long, many moons.
You was against me then.
No, I wasn't.
She was against me, wasn't she?
we said selling
No, I
drugs is
wasn't.
illegal.
Yeah, and it's still.
I wasn't talking about drugs, I was talking about weed, though. I ain't saying
Nigga said
about
selling
drugs.
weed is very illegal. He said, no, it ain't. I have a bag of dope in my heart. Like, KK,
No,
you're, not
she
coming,
said that.
you're not coming in this house, KK.
She said she had a bag of dope at home.
No, a backpack
I
full
had
of
a-
weed is what you were saying.
I had a bag of weed, nigga. I don't know dope.
Bag of
Nigga,
dope.
That's what I'm talking about. Anyway,
only
Go
old
ahead.
people call weed dope anyway.
I call it
Papa K, granddaddy ass nigga. Every time he make me mad, I'm gonna call him granddaddy. Anyway,
dope K.
like Riley.
Papa dope.
weed is not a drug.
Mhm.
That wasn't me.
That was Jason.
Oh, no, that was me.
Oh, y'all can hear that? My bad.
Yeah.
Teach your kids lessons.
After you beat them.
I mean, discipline however you want to. That's not my business. But teach your kids fucking lessons.
Intention.
And don't just be a parent on the weekend. And I'm out.
What you got for him, K?
Y'all just help me find a name, man. I got 2 weeks. All that grandpa shit ain't gonna go for me, man.
Not cool enough?
Nah. As soon as the baby shower was over, I had a whole nother shirt. They were like, "What a grandpa shirt at?" Nigga, I ain't want to wear that shit from the jump. I didn't want to wear that shit. Got me taking pictures in this shit. Man.
Papa Swerve? No.
I gotta find out.
Okay, here we go, DC. I got it now.
All right, Jay. Let's see if we can get Jay's ass back on this bitch. All right, what you got, man?
If a truth angers you, then it probably applies to you. So
No,
Fair enough.
there we
that,
go. Yeah.
that shit was nowhere near what you said at the beginning.
I know I messed it up. My bad.
Truth
that-
is your truth, then it's your truth.
It's true. Nigga, water is wet, nigga. Then this is gonna be you gonna be soaked. Okay. Good word.
Do y'all remember on the Chappelle show when that nigga was on the stand? I don't know who he was testifying against, but they kept asking him questions. And that nigga was like, wait, some people think cucumbers taste better pickled.
Yeah.
That's my shit. I be saying it in the middle of arguments sometimes.
This nigga. What am I gonna say? This goes to everybody. Like again, this is something I'm always going to say, and I'll always give Tina credit for this. Be intentional. Parenting, I don't think people understand how important parenting is. That's probably, as a person of a offspring, your role in their life is monumental. We are a product of our society. So if you're a shitty product of that kid's society, you're going to have a shitty kid. And we're going to have to get all you single mothers to get y'all's kids out these streets.
Shut up.
But no, real talk, man. Like parenting is very important, man. And we all as a group need to do better. There's it takes a village to raise a child type person, or a village to raise a person type person. Of course, Tina over there, she's not so much, but yet it's still very meaningful. Raise your motherfucking kids. Stop having your kids raise you or themselves. You are their parent. You're not their fucking friend. And that's really all I have for y'all tonight. Thank y'all for listening and tuning in to Socially Irresponsible podcast. This is Damien, KK, and Tina, and we have J Dub from the For the Streets podcast out there in Houston, Texas. Coming soon.
No, she's for the streets, right? Oh,
Whoa. I think I might have to shorten it down because I don't want to let the cat out the bag. So
for the streets.
I think that's a good idea, my guy.
If you say she's for there, you're gonna kill your demographic.
Well, I mean, most of my people fuck with me. So,
but you don't want just your people. You want every people to fuck with you. You want to make.
I don't want to fuck with everybody though.
You do. Money wants to fuck with everybody. You just don't want to fuck with everybody. Trust me.
Be a whore. Fuck with everybody.
Anyway, so we're out, man. Once again, thanks for everybody joining the podcast. One love. Peace.
All right, Jay.
All right, now.
Bye.
Hey, I'm coming down there soon.
Bring your ass here, man.
I was actually there. Where the fuck? We was in Austin.
Jason, we're gonna sign off and we'll talk about it later. Bye, nigga.
Are we still live? All right.